to Screaming Into the Ether. We are your hosts. I am Chris. With me today is Eric.
Hello.
Also with us is Justin.
Mm-hmm.
And finally we have Ryan.
Woo!
Yeah.
Ryan's our surprise guest. You guys don't even know who he is. Oh,
I'm the world's biggest random.
he is a random.
The biggest
I
random.
can confirm that. His face is actually just blank like the question. So,
Well, the question has a face. It's just kind of
hidden.
yeah. It's not a blank.
Yes, I know he has a face.
You're thinking. Oh no. I'm thinking of Rorschach. No, you're thinking of Question from the.
From DC.
Yeah. No, he has no face. Okay.
No, he does. He does.
He does. It's just a mask that makes it look like he has no face.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
But I
Plus,
literally have
he's
no
crazy.
face.
Yeah, he doesn't have any face.
He literally has no face.
I ripped it off when I was a
Laterally.
baby.
Even,
Laterally has no face.
if I can say that.
All right, Justin.
So how
got
are
a
you
topic
guys?
for us?
Yeah, my topic first is how are you fucking guys doing? How are you this evening?
delicious?
Yeah, Eric is delicious.
Delicious.
How
I'm
are
good.
you doing, Ryan? Nice.
I'm good. I gave away a longboard yesterday.
Oh, how generous.
Yep.
Why?
Because I didn't need to.
Because you didn't need to give away a longboard?
Well,
No, because he didn't need two.
You didn't need to have two longboards.
correct.
Oh.
Skateboards. Longboards, skateboards. Let's make this clear.
Oh, I know the
All you
difference.
surfers out there. Well, there's longboard surfboards.
Ours
Oh.
isn't a short surfboard just a boogie board?
No.
Oh.
No.
No. No. No.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
no. Yes.
Okay, so yes, I do have an opening topic.
Okay.
Let's talk about rap and your
Wait.
feelings upon rap.
Ah, shit.
How's Chris doing, though? We skipped the most important person.
I'm
the host
doing-
of the show.
No, we
I'm
didn't.
I'm doing.
Oh, you're just doing?
I'm just doing.
We just
What'd
do
your
it.
girlfriend there?
Are you
Like-
a verb? Are you a verb today?
Yes,
and
he
if
is.
I am,
Then that's okay.
all right, good.
So, topic, rap. What are your feelings upon the genre of music known as rap?
It really depends on what type of rap. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Me
can't
as
be
well.
like gangster rap. That's horrible.
Yeah, I'm
like
not a
Lil
huge fan
Wayne
of gangster
rap or what else?
Personally, I like to listen to
Redman, Meth Man.
Method Man and Redman. Yeah, that's pretty gangster. But I like how funny they are in their gangster. But personally, I listen to like Watsky and fucking Spose and Atmosphere and
Ah,
just
shit.
shit like that, homie.
That reminds me, I have to send you a disc that I've been
Oh.
meaning to send you.
Oh.
Or album.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
Tis said album?
Huh?
What tis said album?
It's fucking. I mean, it's nerdcore.
Oh, which person?
MC Frontalot.
Front a lot. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
like Front a lot also, and MC Lars, and I like Del the Funky Homo Sapien, Deltron 3030, and motherfucking Schaefer the Dark Lord, etc. etc.
And this is all rap?
Yes, this is all rap.
It's all rap.
Interesting.
This is just different kinds of rap. This isn't like gangster rap. This is nerdcore. Not exclusively. Watsky's not nerdcore. Or Zach Sherwin's not nerdcore. Neither is Spose or Atmosphere. But they're pretty cool. Ooh, new photo. What are you sending me?
Uh-oh.
That's
shit.
That's for
Mm.
Justin.
Ew,
she
has abs. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I think Cora is pretty
Ooh.
hot. That's just me.
Justin likes the chicks with the muscular features. So
I like, but not like bodybuilder. But I like strong women. What can I say?
What can I say? But
Oh, alright. Ew.
the rap is cool. It's just like any other genre of music.
Personally, I had an
prefer the
epiphany
the air.
about music, which includes rap If you can find something within that genre that you like, then you can say you love music. Because you can't go about saying you love something if you dislike this portion or that portion.
Yeah, I can kind of get behind that. I can usually find something redeemable in pretty much every genre. Like, I like to listen to Lady Gaga. That doesn't mean I like all of her music, but I can get down on some fucking paper gangster.
Exactly.
Some poker face.
Pa 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 poker face, pa 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 poker face. Ma 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 ma. Yeah, I can get down on that.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Actually,
went
I started listening to Lady Gaga
Lady Gaga.
because that was my Steam name for the longest time, and I
Yes.
just felt like a poser if my name was Lady Gaga and I didn't listen to it. So I listened to it, and it's not horrible. It's not amazing, but it's not horrible. I do prefer other music though, but
I like how that's where you go. You're like, oh man, I love the name Lady Gaga, but I don't want to seem like a poser. I have to listen to her music.
exactly, because I'm not a Tool, even though I do love the band Tool. Who are you to wave your finger? You must have been on your head. Sorry,
Just sing some karaoke.
I should.
Or you could do the hokey pokey.
Or I can stick my hand.
up your annuals.
Oh,
should do it.
Okie dokie.
Dude, I'm drawing the weirdest fucking face right now. You don't even know.
Not
He's
especially.
like
Chris.
horrible. No, but he's
Yeah.
got a lazy eye.
He has a lazy eye.
Anyways.
Who sent a picture? Oh, baby, it's Shire Hall. I love that arm.
All right. What was the topic again? I
Rap.
mean,
It was
We're talking about rap.
it was rap
Rap.
music and
How about the Pokemon rap?
Oh, baby.
the original rap,
That was like my first taste of rap when I was a child.
and it was so kid friendly.
I know.
It was great.
Does anybody remember it to this day?
Not
No.
all of it.
I remember the beginning. Electro,
Wanna sing it?
Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree.
Oh, there's
I search across the land, look far and wild, release from my hand the power I see inside. Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidorina, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victreebel, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff.
Anyways.
anyway.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Is that enough for the rap topic?
Dude,
You don't got anything else to say? You guys aren't avid rap listen-toers?
Not especially.
I'm more of East Side hip hop.
Ooh, yeah, I do like
No.
hip rap. Yeah.
Dude.
Put that rap
was
shit second. and
MSI
hip-hop shit
rap?
first. MSI.
MSI is more of industrial, I think. Right? Right?
Dude, I love Bring the Pain, though. Because that's also a Method Man song, and I do really like that one. But I do prefer the Method Man version. Because he's got like a mush mouth. I came to bring the pain. You know what I mean? It's like, he's just got a mush mouth.
Brain.
You really
Yeah, I
like.
know.
He's not a rapper, but you really like the guy that's like, you got what I need. The guy on the piano. You know what I'm talking about, Justin?
You got what I
Oh,
need.
baby, you. That guy.
Is that Biz Markie?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you. He got what I need. Okay, so this episode is just me singing. What the fuck?
Okay.
All right, I
so
think that's enough rap.
all right, we can go on to our next topic.
Next topic. Who's up?
I got a topic.
Oh.
All right,
Shoot.
so do you think when you have kids that you will sit them down and give them the whole birds and bees talk? And if you do, when will you do it?
And what will you say?
And
Wait,
will
what?
you say? Do you
The
think you'll
birds and
give?
the bees?
Yeah, will you give your kids the talk? If you,
Okay.
Probably not, but maybe. Depends on if I need to.
well, how do you know if you need to?
if something happens or whatever in school or
The way they're
Or-
acting, basically.
yeah,
Right.
Something
if their
that you would
behavior
know
warrants it.
Right.
if.
I would
Yeah.
figure. I think if when my kids hit high school age, I might not have the talk because I'd imagine they would know about sex, but I would probably sit them down and say, "Hey, you're getting to that age. Condoms.
Condoms.
Just condoms."
You gotta pull out.
Condoms.
What are you trying
You know
to
what
say
my
there,
brother-
Chris?
You know,
I'm
my
trying to say that
brother's
condoms
like
are important.
they are, but not if you use
So
my brother's
something
technique.
happening within your life, maybe, and you're trying to figure it out?
No,
No.
no. Well, he does use condoms.
I
I've
do use
seen him.
condoms, but
I've seen him.
Like,
I've
use
seen him do it. So my brother, you know what his technique is?
what's that?
Is what he literally told me. He said, all you have to do is just push up in past everything.
Like
Yep.
into the cervix.
He
What?
says he's done that enough times. He's banged a ton of chicks. He's done that enough times, and he's never. Well, he has a kid now, but that was intentional. That's with his wife. But that's what he told me. He said, just push up into their guts past everything.
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
He did say that. I was there.
Just bypass all the reproductive organs.
Yes.
Eric, do you think you'll give the talk to your kids?
Yeah, I hope to have a daughter. I know that's weird, but
That's not weird.
yeah, I want a daughter. 'Cause I think it'll be cool.
The stereotype is that if you're a guy, you want a son. So
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it was fucking weird.
I know, but I'm explaining it to Justin because he's like, "That's not weird."
Well, it's
That's
not,
not
weird to
weird.
me.
Oh, so you're
but
kind of
I'm-
you're convincing him
non-judgmental.
that I'm weird. because I
I'm not
want a daughter?
convincing him of anything.
What
I'm
the fuck
just
you're
letting
saying,
him know.
Eh?
I'm letting him
Motherfucker.
know the circumstances.
Are you saying
Honestly,
I'm not a man.
I don't care
Yes, that's what we're saying.
what gender kid I get, as long as one's a boy and one's a girl.
Oh, you want more than one kid?
I just at least want two, hopefully to have one of both. Someone for me and someone for my wife.
A young for me, a young for you.
Because you want like, this is my kid. You can have the other kid.
Yeah.
3 daughters, 5 sons.
I do eventually want kids, but I don't know how many.
All of them.
All of them. Okay, yeah, that's true. It depends on what my wife is. It'll probably be up to
Did you
her
say
because I
what your wife
is?
yes, what my wife
She
is.
could be a
An antelope.
centaur,
It'll be a centaur. Yeah. If she's a man,
If she's the man.
I'm going to reveal something right now. I might be gay, guys.
Really? What's the most embarrassing thing you did?
He just-
Was that the Taco Bell incident?
he just
No, I'm
moved
not
on
gay.
From the gay thing.
I know I'm not gay because I'm too attracted to women, but I might be bisexual.
Right?
I don't know. I
I
might be
fucking
bisexual.
love vagina.
Well, I am a
Everybody
virgin. I've never
loves
had
ham
vagina,
wallet.
but I am so attracted to women, dude. You have no idea.
It's like Louis C.K. said. I haven't seen
I
a
fucking
dick
gay.
yet. I wanted to suck.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
But
no,
anyways,
that's not entirely true.
You've seen a
Chris.
dick you wanted to suck?
Well, maybe.
Okay.
Not in so many words. Stop judging me.
Chris,
Yo,
just for you, what is the most embarrassing thing you did to a woman?
that I did to a woman.
Yes.
Huh. Let me get back to you on that. I gotta think about it. Just like waiting in anticipation, like,
I'm waiting. Nobody's saying
Uh,
anything. We're still
Dude, I'm
waiting.
totally gonna send you guys a picture of this picture I just fucking drew. You're gonna love it.
this picture of a picture you drew.
Yes. On my
Chris,
phone.
hurry up. I'm still waiting.
Well, why don't you give me one? I'm sitting here like,
I sucked her dick. That was the most embarrassing thing. Okay, you.
like embarrassing for me or embarrassing for her? There's a difference.
Got
Embarrassing
shit
for
all
both of
over
you,
his
like,
dick
as
and the
if she
floor.
was embarrassed for you.
She was embarrassed for me? Huh.
She was
Huh.
embarrassed before him. Dude,
Yeah, I
you
got
guys are
nothing.
gonna
I don't
love
know.
this picture. Can I send this picture to
You've
Skype? How do I
never
do that
done-
from my phone to Skype?
You've never done anything embarrassing.
Well, I'm sure I have, but I can't think of what I did that embarrassed one of my ex-girlfriends.
Moving on. Justin, do you have a question?
Do I have a question? To a new topic?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's talk about. All right, Pokemon. Let's do a Pokemon thing. I know that Eric and Ryan, you two, are not super versed in Pokemon, but you both have played. And Eric, I think you played more than Ryan. But here's my question: what is y'all's favorite starter
Torterra.
from
not
any
Torterra,
generation?
but Tortwig.
Turtwig. Okay, nice. Turns into Torterra. He's a beast.
Yeah.
And you want to elaborate anything else on that? Just Torterra or
I had Mr. Pang.
Mr. Pang?
Do you remember that, Justin?
I don't. What was he?
It was a penguin.
Oh, Piplup.
Oh yeah, the Piplup, which
Yeah.
also
Chinese.
happens to be Gen 4. Wow.
And
I
then
am
I went
Mr.
around metal
Pang.
clawing everything and killing them.
Yeah.
It was great.
What about you, Chris? What's your favorite starter?
I guess it'd have to be for Alligator or what's his first form called?
Totodile.
Totodile. Dude's Totodile.
Very
It
nice.
was the best,
Nice.
Eric.
What's my favorite?
It
Do
was.
you guys know? Do you know? Chris, shut up.
Ah,
Did it had shit.
Okay, Chris, you can say it.
Is it Bulbasaur?
No.
Really?
You're
Oh
wrong.
no, it's Froakie.
Froakie, yeah.
Yeah.
Greninja Master Race, dude. My top 3 favorite Pokemon. Dragonite, Greninja, Garchomp. In that fucking order. Did you guys get the picture I drew?
No. Oh
What the
wait.
fuck? Yeah, I sent it to your phones.
Oh,
Not to
okay. Just
Skype.
got it. Just got it.
No!
And Jontron. Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't get it.
Oh, what?
You don't
Hey,
want to
Chris.
see it.
Hey,
I sent it
Chris.
in the group message. Chris, you forwarded to them.
Forward
Hey,
it to them.
Chris.
Okay. Yo.
On the podcast, you should really post all these pictures onto. Shit.
All these pictures, I don't know if we can get away with that.
Just blur it out.
All right, Chris, learn how to blur pictures out. We've been sending, just for the listeners, before the podcast, before we started, we've been sending each other crazy pictures of fucking random porn and shit.
Like
And
we usually do.
like we usually do, yes. And so
Oh, I
it
think I
might
got
not
it.
be might not be kosher for YouTube.
I think it's about time.
Those fucks.
I think it's about time we play a good old fashioned game of Would You Rather.
No, not yet. I'm not done with my
That.
starter discussion. Chris, what was your favorite?
Totodile.
Totodile. And then it was Piplup and Turtwig.
Yup.
And then mine was Froakie. Okay. Well, what was your guys' favorite generation of starters? Not just your favorite starter, but all 3 of them overall.
Oh,
baby.
probably- Oh, baby.
Sorry, I got another picture. And it's more Hawk Girl. Ooh.
Mm,
Hey,
I
that
don't know.
picture is amazing. Hey,
Chris,
Drew?
you go.
I guess
Chris,
it'd be
That I
Gen
drew?
1.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
What?
You're going to say Gen 1?
I'm gonna
Is
say
it because of Charmander? I'm actually surprised you didn't choose Charmander.
Oh, you
Because Charmander's
faggot.
not my favorite. He's just
You
the
basic bitch.
You need to calm
Yeah.
down and accept for Alligator into your life.
Feraligatr is awesome, and he's actually my favorite from that gen, so good on ya. I used him many, many times in many playthroughs. That Ice Fang, nigga. That Ice Fang.
Bidoof? I don't know. Fuck,
Bidoof is pretty god tier. Not gonna lie.
Bidoof is just a Rattata not. He's a Rattata
Dude.
copy.
Dude, I love Raticate, and I love Bidoof. So, you can go fuck yourself. Okay, now I'm done.
Now you're done.
Oh, shit. Dude, what are you doing to me? Oh, I gotta mop my brow. Whew.
Off
And
your
my
breath.
shorts. So, Chris,
Yo.
you had a topic? Christopher, or not Christopher, Eric Erock or Rydawg?
Oh,
You guys
yeah?
got topics?
Had a blast today.
What'd you
had a
do
blast
today? What'd you do?
Changed my oil on my truck.
Oh,
I
nigga.
went, got my dry cleaning of my Green Bay Packers jersey.
Nice.
Hung that up. I am
Green
ready for tomorrow.
Bay.
Are your Packers going to win?
Oh, I hope so.
Who are they playing against? I don't watch the sports ball or whatever.
The Seattle
Sports ball.
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Okay,
home.
yeah, fuck the Seahawks.
I
That's
agree.
my sister-in-law's
it's-
favorite. My brother's wife, that's his favorite team. Her favorite team.
Oh.
Washington sucks.
Whoa. Yes.
But
Do
yeah,
you guys want to talk about football? I don't really have a team, but
well,
I support the Cardinals because that's where I'm from.
I
Okay,
think
Chris.
Ryan and I are the only ones that even follow football.
but that's fine.
I do lately,
Chris.
because everybody does.
How come you're a Redskins fan?
Oh, like why did I choose Redskins over any other team?
Yeah.
Why do you watch football in general?
Well, to Ryan's question, actually one day I sat there and I wanted to get into watching football because I went to a game once and it was really fun. But I was like, what team do I want? You know, what team do I want to follow? And I honestly just looked at their mascots, and I thought that the Redskins were the funniest, so I just went with them.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history. I've been a big fan for 2 years now.
So, Chris, what's it feel like to be a faggot?
Ouch.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just kidding.
Interesting.
Just kidding. You know I love you. If anyone's
No,
the
but-
faggot here, it's me.
How
After
can
I-
you be a Green Bay Packers fan when you've never? Do you have family in Green Bay?
I do not. But check this out. When I was a kid, I found out my favorite color was green. If you put anything in front of me, I'd go play with anything that was green first. Then that transferred into watching TV one day, and I saw my first NASCAR race. I watched
Snaps.
Bobby Labonte in a green 18 car, which determined that my favorite number was 18. All right. And ever since then, I watched a Packers game with my dad, and the Brett Favre came back and won a game or something. And I was like, holy shit, Green Bay Packers, boom.
There you go.
Yep. And it wasn't until more recently when I could afford, hats and stuff to show off how
Memorabilia.
dedicated I am to being a Packers fan.
Do you have
Yes.
a cheesehead?
Not yet, but I want one. You don't understand. I want one.
A cheesehead.
That's their thing. They're cheeseheads.
We are
I thought that was
cheesehead.
Wisconsin. Is Green Bay in Wisconsin?
Green Bay is in Wisconsin.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know jack shit about geography. Like most
Apparently,
Americans.
cheese is what we do.
Oh,
Apparently.
that's kinky. Is it because of all the holes?
No.
Okay, so new topic. Chris, what's up?
Wait, my day wasn't over yet. That
Oh,
was-
shit.
I just went out and got my dry clean that started that topic.
Oh, whoa. Well, continue, buddy.
Anyways, so then I took off. I went to go to that birthday party with my cousins. And on the way there, I decided I'm going to stop by, check out a few hills way out there because I've always wanted to. But the first hill I went to sucked. I mean, the road was just garbage, and I was upset.
Oh, yeah?
So I turned around, went back, continued on down the road because there's another spot that seems somewhat redeemable, so I can actually skate it possibly. But there's like increments where it goes down, then up, then down, then up, then down. So I don't know. That'd be an
Hey,
interesting little ride.
Yeah.
I gotta say, what the fuck is that music?
That is totally Pokemon.
No, it's
Yeah, I'm fighting a Shinx.
Yeah, I
oh,
totally.
you fuck.
I'm listening to MSI.
Oh.
Have to.
I'm listening.
I'll
to my
turn the
neighbor.
sound off. I was playing Pokemon Platinum. I recently started over. You know what my starter is?
What's that?
Not Turtwig, and it's not Piplup. It's Chimchar.
Oh.
Yes.
But I do have a Bidoof. I don't know if you could identify, but when I got into a battle, the music is like whatever the fuck the Bidoof's noise is. I'm Bidoof, and I'm fighting a Bidoof.
Precious food.
Precious food.
Anyway, continue with your day, Ryan.
Sticky boy.
Went to the party, had a blast, and while you guys were speaking about embarrassing yourselves, I am normally always the guy that embarrass themselves. Today I was playing with a balloon with a few others, having a good time, and I smacked the wall with the tips of my fingers,
Ow.
and it
Yeah.
hurt so bad.
I bet it did.
But it was pretty funny. Got a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, that's life. That's what life is. If you can get a good laugh out of it, then mission accomplished.
Yep.
I laugh about everything.
So then there was a parking lot
That's
at a
successful.
casino that's
Yes.
been closed down. So there's nothing in the parking lot, and surprisingly, the parking lot was quite clean. There wasn't really many rocks or nothing because I was up in the mountains at this point, and I skated it a few times, and that's a lot of fun up there. A lot more speed than what I thought I was getting myself into, actually.
Did you crash?
No, but I came
That's
close. Came close. I was like barely holding
I came
on.
close to breaking my limbs, but I got away scot-free.
Wouldn't that be a cool like effect or something? If you were to crash, you just went like limbo or something and just flipped around, and then you could just get up, no problem, no pain.
You just go ragdoll physics.
Yeah,
That would be, but it never happens. So.
if you're going fast enough, it does.
Sorry, I keep coughing. I have a cold.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So you guys can fuck yourselves.
I am sorry, Justin.
You garbage.
So, Chris.
Yo.
Are you going to tell me about that girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world? Who
This is
looks
the
so
story of
sad
the girl.
in photographs. And I
Photographs?
know you absolutely love her. But when she smiles.
And she smiles.
It's not but when she smiles, it's when she smiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm done.
Fuck you.
It changes the song if you say
Wait,
but when she
what?
smiles.
Dude, why you sound so far away? Are you getting a...
That was a good
Wait.
attempt. Nice try. Nice try.
There you go. You're working on it.
What do you guys?
Oh, now
Talking about?
you're back. You decided to join us.
There you
Yeah,
go.
where'd you go?
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, I play some Yu-Gi-Oh, but not in any tournament way. And not for some time.
Not for some time. Neither have I.
Yeah.
It's a fun game though.
It is. I agree. Although, we play in a modified format. We don't like to play the normal way because it's just slow and it's not forgiving enough. If you just draw shit, then you're like, oh, well, that's cool. I guess I lose. So our modified format, and everyone should play this way because we've tried a bunch of different ways, and this one just seemed to be the most fun. We play 60 card decks like Magic instead of 40, and we play with a 3-card draw and 12,500 life instead of 8,000. And we find it makes the games longer, but it also they're just more fun because you always it's not like you just draw and then you're fucked if you're fucked. When you draw 3, you're likely to get something that you can use. And we can have as many cards in your hand as possible. We don't like that discard after 7 bullshit or whatever.
Yeah.
Why
that
does it have to be
sucks.
bullshit?
Because it's like, what the fuck? It penalizes you with shit.
Penalizes.
It's by our own rules. Therefore, why should their rules be bullshit?
Oh yeah, their rules aren't bullshit. I just don't like them.
I know. I love the way we played over New Year's. That was a lot of fun.
Damn it, you keep posting these pictures, man.
man.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I like to use Cyber Dragons myself in Six Samurais, which is kind of funny. Six Samurais, I don't know how good they are in a normal format, but in our playstyle, they're just goddamn retarded good. They just destroy.
Yes,
Chris knows.
I do know.
I've come back. I've had 500 life left, and Chris has been over 10,000 life, and in one turn I've come back and killed him before, because that's how ridiculous this fucking deck is. It's pretty sick, Mank. Pretty sick. Mank. I've been trying to do the prophecies lately, and the Gem Knights. I don't know if they're any good, but I don't buy cards. Just kind of get them sometimes.
Well, I used to have a deck just as like a starter deck.
Was it Xyz Symphony?
Nope. It
No?
was actually the Samurais.
Oh, Six Samurais.
But
Nice.
I don't know where those cards went.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I find Six Samurais to be very good. They're kind of advanced, though. Like, I do a lot of searching out of the deck and special summoning, and I just combo like crazy. But it's so good.
And currently, I am working on a deck dealing with shark monsters.
Shark monsters? That sounds cool. What is that, like abyss things or whatever?
Yeah, kind of.
Sounds good.
You can use it. So right now I'm working on building that deck, and it's taking time.
Nice. Chris, you want to throw anything in? I know Eric doesn't play, so he doesn't really have a whole lot
Eric,
to
you
say,
should
but
play.
Christopher.
You could be like me and brand new starting out.
Chris uses Madolches.
That is one of my favorite styles of decks, just because they recycle very, very efficiently.
Chris,
Eric, you son of a bitch.
I want you to know I would have beat you that night if we would have realized what that card did sooner.
Oh, the Yeti?
Yep.
Yeah, the freaking Ghost Trick. That's also what Chris uses. But Eric, you know that little Batman notepad thing?
Yes.
On the very last page, did you draw a little fat boy smiling?
I don't remember.
It looks like you did. I just opened it up and I'm just like, oh, you son of a bitch. It had to be you. Couldn't be nobody else. By the way, do you
Couldn't
guys
be
love that
nobody.
picture? I love this picture. And this comic. With Cersei and Wonder Woman.
That's not Cersei.
That's
Well-
not Cersei? I thought that's who that was. Maybe not. No, that's that magic bitch that gets trapped in the mirror.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. What's her name?
I don't know.
I don't know, man, but whatever.
Hold on.
So I guess it's time to move on to a new topic.
Yeah, whenever we go into just some silence, it's like, I guess we're done with this topic.
So we're done with this one.
So, who's got a new topic?
Telling you, Eric, play. We'll have a
Already-
lot of fun.
We
I
already
can't
did
do
that
card
one.
games.
Oh, okay.
I can't
Why?
do card games.
Why?
You can do Pokemon.
Because I look at all the pictures and they're all so pretty.
Oh, dude, play Magic. Play Magic.
Yeah, Magic looks great. I love the card art. One of my favorite ones is what set is it from, Chris? You know the one I'm talking about, Covenant of Blood, where they're
Yeah.
having the ritual. Ugh, that card is not that great, but I still like it.
Just for the card art.
The card art, yep. Card art.
Card art.
Card art.
Card art. I love the card art.
Yeah, me too.
So anyway, weird thing happened to me today.
Oh, elaborate.
I was at work, and the guy who works in the office next to me calls me over and says, "Hey, come look at this." And I go in there, and he's like, "You see that thing on the camera?" And I said, "Oh, that looks like a cat." And he's like, "Yeah, that's a mountain lion." I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
well, that's cool." And he's like, "Yeah. Do you think we should tell the people over there that there's a mountain lion just roaming the premises?" And I'm like, "I think we should.
nah.
I think that's something they would like to know."
They can figure that one out on their own.
I don't know if he did or not, but we never got a call saying that death by mountain lion.
No. I bet somebody came across it and then killed the fuck out of that mountain lion.
It's a mountain lion.
I would. Dude, what? You can't fight a mountain lion with your bare hands? What are you, a twat?
Maybe if I had bare hands, but not with my bare hands.
Hey, Chris,
Yo,
I have a better mic than you.
Yeah, you
Hey.
twat.
you may think you do.
Oh, I know
Crazy
so.
But
You
it's
crazy
alright, I
cunt.
have a better voice than you.
Ooh,
If you
shots
want it.
fired!
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's fine,
Yeah.
Chris. Your ego is big enough. I know.
Yeah.
But it can always be bigger.
Okay.
Well, I've got the biggest dick, so I think I get to win.
You get
I
to
got the
win.
biggest
wait,
asshole.
wait.
Wait.
Wait,
Thought it was
Wait.
Eric.
Hold on.
Justin, are you
What's up,
claiming
Justin?
a defender of something that's not properly yours?
a defender of something that's not mine? Maybe?
He's saying you don't really have the biggest dick.
It's
Oh,
Eric.
yeah, it's true. I don't.
Why do you think Eric's got the biggest dick? Have you seen
Because
I've
he's Eric.
seen it.
Yeah, but you haven't seen other people's dick.
Chris, you only think I haven't.
Have you seen my
Dude, I love this picture
Chris
and
has
this
seen,
artist.
I mean, Justin has seen more dicks than you think.
Than you think, yes.
I don't know how many
It's
dicks
true.
he's seen though. That's
A lot.
Exactly.
I've seen a rainfall of dicks.
Okay, but have you seen them in IRL in real life? Or have
Yes.
you seen pictures?
You could have
Yes.
just said in real life.
In real life.
I know. I don't know.
Do you guys know who this character is? Eric might.
Oh wait.
Wait.
I can't.
Wait.
I can't zoom in or enlarge it.
Not until it loads fully, and
I
then
don't
you
know
can
who that
click
is. No.
I have no idea.
Look at the color of the hair.
She's got purple
Yes.
hair. I don't know anyone with purple hair.
It's Rarity. The
Oh, is
best
it?
pony.
Oh, I
Best
get
pony.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Although
the-
it's not a pony, it's a chick version, but
I think
best
the dick.
pony.
I think the dick was throwing me off a little bit.
Just a
Yeah.
little bit. Eric, is your Skype picture fucking Nathan Explosion's face on?
No, it's Plankton Explosion.
Plain thick explosion.
Oh man, that's brutal.
It's so brutal.
By the way, I'm not a brony, but I do like My Little Pony and Rarity's Best Pony. Throwing it down. Throwing
Let's
it
talk
down.
about
Fuck
that.
Rainbow
Let's-
Dash. Fuck
Let's
Fluttershy.
talk about that.
Talk about
Let's-
what?
Let's talk about that.
That friendship is magic.
Mulpfim.
Okay.
Thin.
I still haven't seen past the first episode because I can't sit down.
How did you not watch more?
It's
Because he's a twat.
ow.
Ow.
Watch what?
It's
It's
a twat.
it's just a
My Little
just-
Pony.
It's
Friendship
not a
is
bad
love.
show. It's just kind of a meh show.
Never really
Man.
watched it.
As
I'm
in, there's
sorry.
I guess
nothing. There's
You
nothing.
guys are just twats.
There's nothing in it that is making me not want to come back. But there's nothing in
See-
it that makes me want to come back.
It's
Oh,
a good
okay.
show only because of nostalgia feelings. Like it has that formula.
It feels like good old shows.
Yeah.
What is this character? Chris,
Like-
this one's for you.
You're derailing us, man. We're talking about Milfle.
Milfle.
Milf.
No, Mulpfim.
Milf.
Milfle.
Nope. Fim. Get it right.
We can still talk about it while you're admiring the picture I sent you.
Oh, this is that one chick from fucking Bioshock.
Yeah. This is Anal
The
at
Spiff.
Sea.
Wow, is that really what it's called?
Yeah, it's by Shadman. It's the same artist as the previous picture.
Oh,
Have you guys, have you guys seen Shadman's work?
Yeah, I've seen shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen.
He obviously, you're looking at it right now. He's a very talented artist. Anybody who does not know Shadman, NSFW, go check him out. He's got some awesome shit.
Man.
That and
Shadman.
Spaz Kid. both
Spaz
have
Kid.
kinda-
Hell yeah.
The same thing going on.
So Eric, when you're watching
Yes.
Mulpfim, whenever what is the zebra's name? What?
Sorry, I was
Zaboomafoo?
downing some. I was downing some.
Wasn't that a show? Zaboom-
Jaeger. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
About a Quadimundi. But
Chris.
that hold on, that zebra. What was her name?
Chris, go stand in the corner. Quiet.
As far as you know, I am.
Chris is always in the corner.
Anyway, whenever she talks, do you imagine Bullhorn from
Yes,
Black
I do.
Dynamite? There's a picture right here, and it says, "What evil have I seen on my computer screen?" And I just imagine, "What evil have I seen on my computer screen?" I just love it every time.
Ryan,
You guys ever watch Black Dynamite?
Yeah.
What?
The show's so good.
what would you do if you were black? Like, what was the first thing that you would do if you woke up black tomorrow?
I'd probably start breathing.
Breathe? Wonder what the hell just happened? And figure out a way to explain what happened to everybody else that I come into contact with that knows me.
What if everyone you know that is white turned black, and everyone you know that's black turned white?
I don't know any black people.
I don't know. Be black then.
Just be black. That's all you
Yep.
can do.
I
That is
would
the correct
instantly
answer.
gain street
Thank you.
cred. Tell you that much. Hey, Bullhorn! I make panties drop. Okay, I guess we're moving on.
Yep. Yeah, so
If you were a porn star, just decided to be a porn star, what would your alias be?
I am totally
Cough,
no,
cough.
I can't steal it from you, Eric. I was gonna say Johnny Dip. I'm not allowed to steal that from you. Jack Manhue.
Ryan, go. You first. Go.
I don't think I would ever
He in
do
porn?
that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's your prerogative. No problem. Eric,
Okay, what
about
if you had what if you had a stunt cock?
What?
a stunt cock? A stunt cock? Oh, so it wasn't you touching their breasts?
no,
Yeah.
I was touching that.
No, I did.
So you would be in porn, you just wouldn't have sex. You'd have a stunt cock.
Yeah, like a black guy would come in and fuck her instead.
Hell no. I just don't want any part of it.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Whatever.
Why not?
Dude, these ponies are just not doing it for me.
I don't know. I find myself quite religious and
Just born the
Mm.
devil.
Oh, okay. All right, I get you. It's no problem. That's, you get your opinions, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris.
I ain't gonna force you into anything. Chris,
Yes.
Chris.
what's your porn name?
I'm terrible at this.
Just thinking
We know.
about your favorite cake flavor.
Think of my favorite cake flavor. Shoot.
It's not working.
It's not working. How about the El Boro? Or the El Boro.
told you,
El
Chris, I have
Boro.
a better mic than you.
I'm yours,
El
bro.
Burro. El Boro.
El
You could
Boro.
be Loco Burro.
Crazy bull.
Yes.
Actually,
No.
that's not bull. That's
Donkey.
Donkey.
donkey. Yeah.
Donkey.
Crazy donkey.
Crazy donkey.
Donkey.
That's because you're Mexican.
Aw.
Oh.
Pointing out facts about me. How dare you?
How
He's
dare
not-
you?
He's not fully Mexican.
No, he's only half.
Mexican Iron Man.
Freaking
Okay.
rarity, man.
Freaking rarity.
What is your obsession with rarity?
She's just another one of those chicks that, like, she's a bitch. I don't know why I like bitches.
You like strong women.
Yes.
Yes.
I do. I really do. But fuck feminism. That's all I gotta say.
Better clarify what you mean by that.
I mean, fuck feminism?
You just in general, just all feminism in every shape or form.
Feminazism.
There.
Yeah, feminazism. I see a lot of feminists, and like the majority of them I see make sense, but it's the feminazis that are just
Exactly.
assholes.
Yep. Just the amazing atheist. That's my opinion on pretty much everything. I just agree with that motherfucker.
You don't have your own opinion. Just whatever that guy says. Go.
No, I do. I had my opinion beforehand. It's just when I started watching him, he solidified my opinion because it was basically my opinion.
Chris, you just defined Catholicism. Right there.
Ooh, shots fired!
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some more vodka, even though it's gross. At least it's not tequila, right?
Do you have something like orange juice or like cranberry juice at least?
Yes.
Fucking
But
mix it with
this
that.
is sour. This is sour green apple vodka.
Yeah.
You
Cran
don't
apple.
mix it with shit.
Cran apple.
Grape,
Vodka.
cran grape.
Cran-
All right, I guess we're moving on.
I guess that's the end of that conversation.
All right, new topic. I got a topic. Let's talk about Death Battle. This time I actually have the Death Battle prepared. So on Facebook. Oh, what? No, you go. You go.
No,
Sorry.
no. Okay, go.
Why'd you say God damn it?
God damn it.
I don't want to step on your toes. Were you done?
No.
I said, were you done?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
I was done.
Well, on Facebook, I am in a group, a Death Battle group. It's quite large. And I recently posted a Death Battle of my own. And I think it's over 300 comments at the moment. There's vehement arguing and fanboyism. So here's the battle. You guys pick a side. Tell me what you think. The Flash of DC
Flash.
fame. The Flash. The Flash versus Dialga from Pokemon. If you don't know
The Flash.
Dialga, go look him up real quick. He is a time manipulator. He is essentially a personification of time. He can slow time down, speed it up, stop it, and he trapped Giratina in a time loop in another dimension. So there you go. Plus, his durability feats. He regularly battles against Palkia, which can rend space. They're the legendaries of time and space. So Palkia can rend space, and Dialga fights him. So his durability, it stands to reason, would be pretty powerful. So here's the big debate. Is the Flash... Well, is Dialga's ability latent? Can he stop time on the Flash before the Flash can run over and punch him a million times? Go.
Chris.
Why do you go to me
I
first?
totally missed
Because-
whatever it was.
Because you know the Flash.
Because I know the Flash.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're like the
Um,
fucking Superman fan of the
No,
Flash.
yeah, he loves the Flash. And I
Batman
actually
fan.
am inclined to agree because the Flash is pretty fucking sick.
All I gotta say is, Dialga, who can control time, if he can get captured by a 10-year-old boy in a small ball, he's clearly not
Hey,
as powerful
That's
as...
the games. That's game mechanics. Come on, man.
Well, is it a trained Dialga or wild?
It's
Dialga.
wild. It's wild,
Wild?
Dialga. Dialga
Okay,
exists in
so
a different
it has-
dimension.
It has no morals.
No. They're both bloodlusted. I should have said that. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
just trying to kill each other.
Well then, why couldn't the Flash just... I mean, the Flash is fast.
He's ridiculously fast.
Right. And, why couldn't he just put Dialga in a Pokeball? And even if he got out of the Pokeball,
Because no outside help. Where's he going to get the Pokeball?
there's no outside help. Is that help?
Yeah.
A Pokeball?
He's not. He doesn't. Where is he going to get a Pokeball? He doesn't have that latently. Does Flash run around? I mean, if it was Batman, maybe, but does the Flash just have a Pokeball in his utility cleft?
Then fucking Dialga would like win any battle because he could just fucking or
Stop
she.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
How does
Well,
Palkia,
Legendaries don't have a
Yeah. Whatever.
how does Palkia even fight him if he can just stop time?
No, Dialga.
Yeah, how
Oh,
does
Palkia?
Palkia? Yeah.
They just, I don't know. They just battle each other. They're both super powerful. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna say this: Pokemon is a little effed up on their shit. They're a little. Some of the things don't exactly make sense. But I personally
But they
think
do.
the Flash works because, as far as Dialga goes, I don't think he is the embodiment of time. Because if he was, his time effects, manipulating effects, would just already be in effect by the time the battle started, and he could just stop the Flash before the Flash moved, right?
Right.
But I think he has to actually use his ability to stop time, and if that's the case, the Flash can just speed steal him and then infinite mass punch him a million times before he could even think. So there's my explanation.
And he's the even if he is the personification of time, he can still only learn 4 moves. So
Yeah, but come on, Roar of Time.
ruler of time.
No, Roar of Time.
Oh,
That's his ability. Only he can learn. But dude, that's game mechanics. In the Pokemon world, they can learn more moves.
well, I'm basing this on the mechanics of the game because
That's all you know.
that's all I know. I can't reference anything else.
I guess that's true. Anybody? I declare the Flash.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Are we in agreement then? I guess that was a pretty one-sided battle. I pretty much talked the whole time.
All say nay for the Flash.
Okay.
Just for funsies.
No.
Ryan, you have a opinion on this battle?
Just say nay.
Actually just nay.
Nay. Okay. All right, moving on. Second battle. I think we should discuss the upcoming battle. This is also probably going to be mostly Chris and I. But Toph versus Gaara. It's the next one coming out.
I don't know who Garo is, so Toph.
Gaara is from Naruto. He's the dude that used the sand.
Oh.
He's got a gourd filled with like chakra-infused sand with his like mother's soul in it or something. And then he's got a tailed beast in him. So he's
So
really,
Toph.
really powerful. But Toph is fucking awesome. And I wonder, like, I've seen a lot of like arguments about Toph. She can't sandbend, but fuck that. By the end of the series of not Korra but Last Airbender, she made a scale model of Bossing Se out of sand instantly. I'd say she, in her old age, has fucking mastered sandbending. Come on.
I agree.
And if she has, then what's to stop her from just taking Gaara's sand away?
Because his sand is being controlled by a tailed beast, not so much because Gaara's not when Gaara's sand protects him. It's not him feeling it.
Yeah.
It's a monster that is protecting him because if Gaara dies, he dies.
Yeah.
But if Toph can take the sand away, then bam.
Toph can
Okay.
take the sand away.
Okay. So it stands to reason that the demon is stronger than Toph.
The demon is to put into I'm gonna send you guys a picture of how big this demon are. I don't think it's a demon. They call it a tailed beast.
Yeah, a tailed beast.
But these beasts are gigantic.
I haven't seen Naruto, so I don't know much about Gaara. So, just saying that as far as my perspective goes. But what about this? Why doesn't Toph just pull Gaara under the ground? This is my argument always with earthbending, but that's because it fucking works. You just instantly pull them underground. Gaara can't sandbend, so he's stuck underground. He suffocates. What's he gonna do?
He will become gigantic, and he'll become the tailed beast. Let's see, hold on.
So pull the tailed beast underground.
But he's made of sand, so he'll just turn the surrounding into sand, and then it will. You see what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah, but if Toph can sandbend, then why can that thing stop her from sandbending itself?
Because
She is a pretty supremely powerful bender.
It's the same thing as if Toph went up against one of the Badger moles. They're just inherently stronger because this thing is a spirit of the sand. It's not a guy controlling sand. It is sand.
Here, let's call this out. Why is this a fair battle if he has the beast? So he's got the power of, let's say, a god, and she's just a bender. Like, how is that fair?
Because Gaara can only control sand while she can control metal.
Metal and
earth.
rock and earth and all that. Yeah, I know, but still, how's that fair? That seems like outside help to me. It's not Gaara fighting. It's you might as well be saying Toph versus Shukaku or whatever its name is.
Chicago.
Who's Shikaku?
I think it is Shukaku. That's the beast. That's the tailed beast.
Okay, yeah, the tailed beast.
I figured that would have been evident by the context in which I'm talking. But I guess not. I guess you guys are just all retards or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'm a
twats.
retard.
Because I don't watch fucking Naruto.
Sorry.
The Narutos.
Whatever.
Naruto.
It's Naruto. It's anime.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
I mean,
But I gotta give it to. I'm gonna give it to Gara. I mean, we'll see once they do the death battle. But I'm giving.
Yeah,
it
I
to Gara.
figure Gaara's gonna win, just because that's unfair. He's
But then
got...
again, it depends because if they use Toph at an older age,
Yeah. But if they use
Fair.
Toph as an older age, I heard that Gaara loses the beast.
yeah.
And if that's the case, then I feel like Toph would win because he doesn't have his special powers anymore.
Then again, he does have ninja powers.
That's true. He is a ninja.
Ninja. So he
How
does
fast
have-
is he?
How fast is he? As fast as I imagine a ninja would be. So pretty fast. Probably around as fast as... You remember when Aang ran really fast?
Yeah.
Probably that fast, but for shorter amounts of time.
Okay. I don't know. All I know is that at an old age, yeah, I know Korra was kind of effed up at the time, but she got wrecked by Toph.
Yeah, she got
So...
riggedy wrecked.
Riggedy wrecked, y'all. Okay, I think we've talked enough about that. Sorry
Yeah,
to
we
like
were
exclude
over.
you two.
We were
you guys can have the
this.
next topic.
Tell us a story, Chris.
Tell you a story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell
Any
you
story.
any story. Huh.
better be good, damn it.
I'll be back.
Better be good. Okay, a story. Alright, so this one time, Ryan, you were there for this. You, me, and Felicia walked somewhere, and Felicia was going through that phase where she wanted to wear dog collar and dog leash.
Oh,
Was
you
she a
remember that?
fucking fur fag?
yeah.
And I remember sitting there like, I can't be seen with you guys. I can't do this. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
What? You were embarrassed of us.
I was
You were
because
embarrassed
you
of a
were,
dog collar.
it's not okay. It's not so much that she was wearing a dog collar and a leash. It was the fact that she was wearing a dog collar with a leash on it, and Ryan was holding the other end of that leash. We were
You know
walking.
what that means?
Isn't that BDSM?
No.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, maybe, but in the furry fandom, that means that she is the, or that Ryan was the owner.
there you go.
The
There you go.
master.
The owner for a night.
For the night. Did you know, Ryan, that she's pregnant?
Yes,
You-
I did.
Yeah.
And
That
I
happened.
wasn't quite sure what to think about it.
Well, hey, at least she's like married and got her diploma, started her career. You don't hear that
Yeah.
a lot nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. I just don't like that guy.
You don't like Sam?
Oh,
Huh?
I don't like him.
What about him that you guys don't like about him?
Seems like a twat.
No, not a twat. A hipster.
There's
I don't know.
There's something about him that just rubs you the wrong way.
Yep.
Ryan, he rubs you the wrong way.
That's why you don't like him.
Interesting.
I think he's okay. He is kind of he said he was Mormon and he was raised Mormon and he even had like this.
Wait. He's Mormon?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I think he's Mormon. He said he had the special underwear that his religion requires him to wear, and I thought he said it was Mormon.
So, no, yeah, it is Mormon, but he actually follows it.
He doesn't follow it now, but he followed it, I think, up until high school. Like
But he
they-
still wears the magical underwear.
I don't think he still wears the magical underwear.
Probably does.
Which I don't know if you know, Eric, but you're the only one that like knows Mormons other than Justin.
I know
What is up-
Mormons.
You know Mormons? Why do they wear the what's with the underwear?
I have no clue.
magical.
I never asked them. I didn't really.
It protects you from bad dreams.
Does it really? Come on. There's got to be a purpose for it. There has to be, but I don't know.
It keeps you from having bad boners at night.
Instead of the good boners.
Instead of the good boners. The boners that would conceal good male genetics.
It's like a dream catcher, but on your crotch. It keeps the good sperm good
Which
and the
I
bad
have
sperm.
no idea.
But yeah, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
I think he's cool. He doesn't like me though, because he never says it, but he doesn't like us hanging out with Felicia because he doesn't like her
'Cause-
having male company.
Because he's fucking conceited and in control, right?
I think he's just paranoid that he's gonna lose her to, even though he's married and now she's pregnant.
But he still has that guilty conscience.
Right, I guess that he's gonna.
Mm.
But I think he's a cool guy. Otherwise, I mean, he's friendly. He's nice to your
I'm
face.
back.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
Justin.
Shit.
Justin, do you like Sam,
No, I'm just
Felicia's
kidding.
boyfriend?
Sam, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, Eric and Ryan don't.
Huh. That's cool, whatever.
Then again, I don't like Felicia that much, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you don't like her, you're probably not gonna like her.
Or her hubby.
Or oh yeah, not her boyfriend, her husband.
Yeah.
Hubby.
Hubby.
Hubby boo.
Her puppy.
Her.
Can you guys hear me eating?
Yes, always.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I wasn't taking a shit. I was getting some food. I got panda.
That's why I made 2
I'm eating
sandwiches.
panda.
You're
Yeah.
eating panda? Is it the
Yes.
most exotic meat you have ever had?
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Let's talk about pandas. Fuck that.
Why?
Let's talk about koalas. What do you
What
guys
about-
think
They
about
sleep a
koalas?
lot.
They sleep a lot, and they eat
You know-
eucalyptus.
Those
You know
fucking
they're the
assholes,
most
they need to get a
fucking-
job.
They're the most like primitive mammals in the world.
What does that
Or
mean?
mammals, but
To be the most primitive.
it means they have no fucking cognitive ability. They don't
It means
think.
they are dumb.
Yes.
They're completely on instinct. They just kind of do.
No, they're dumber.
They is do.
Okay.
They is dildos.
How did they survive though? If they're that dumb.
They do
don't.
what survival instincts.
Huh.
All they do is eat eucalyptus trees, go to the fucking base of the tree and shit, and then climb back up and eat more eucalyptus trees. Or leaves.
And occasionally fuck.
Interesting.
Alright, I'm not gonna stuff my face.
Is it time to play Would You Rather?
Yeah,
Yes.
now it is.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Love that game.
Okay.
I don't.
Oh, why don't you like that game?
I don't know. It's always like the worst of the worst, and
Well, yeah, because it's usually two really crappy scenarios, and you're like, well,
Oh,
which one's the least crappy?
to me, it might be the best scenarios.
Yeah,
I got one. Boom. Would you rather never have to shit or piss again, or never have to sleep again?
so either being Kim Jong Un or Un, or never sleeping again.
If you never had to sleep, you could get a lot done in your life.
Exactly.
Dude,
but think
I
about
would
it if
love
you
to-
never had to use the bathroom again.
Why?
I'm not okay. I'm gonna go with the sleep because hear me out. If you never had to sleep again and you lived on your own, you could take your bed out and that would save you a whole bunch of room. But you will always need a bathroom because if somebody comes over, they'll still need to use it.
Yeah. I'm just talking like what would be more convenient.
Oh, the sleep because the bathroom. I don't know about you guys, but even if it's like a long, I'm in there for a while. It's usually only 10 minutes.
Yeah, but think about it. You'll never have to be like racing to get to a shitter on like a long drive or something. Or you'll never have to stop what you're doing to go take a piss or anything like that. Plus, a lot of people do really like to sleep.
I don't know.
See what I'm saying? I personally would choose the sleep one because I could get a whole lot done if I never had to sleep.
I agree.
I gotta go with sleep. Yeah.
Sleep.
Eric,
Yeah.
what's
so it's
your
unanimous. Everybody agrees who's going to the sleep.
what's your position?
Wait, say that again.
What's your
Both of them?
position? Oh, you weren't listening? Would you rather never have to use the bathroom again, or never have to sleep again?
Never have to use the bathroom again.
Aw.
Explain.
Because I piss enough and like throughout the day.
Well, yeah, that's true. You also have like a bladder problem or whatever.
Oh yeah, if I could tell everyone.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that was a secret.
Wow.
Sorry.
Interesting.
Ooh, yeah.
It's
I
not
found
that he has
something
to
new
piss
about
all the
Eric.
time or anything. It's just like,
I have to piss all the time.
well, when he has to go, it hurts him. Like, it literally hurts him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
It's
really
like
sucks.
Nerve problems or something. I don't know. I haven't seen a doctor about it, so. Whatever.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah.
yo,
Did you have a would you rather?
yeah, okay. I heard this from Colleen actually. So, would you rather be absurdly rich, and by absurdly rich I mean just an endless flow of cash?
So, like,
What?
money's not a thing.
Your money's not an object,
Okay.
but you have to be depressed for 8 hours every day, or be ghetto poor, but be guaranteed happy for 8 hours a day.
Well, the second option, because I'm already doing that.
You're ghetto poor.
Interesting. Probably happy. Only because why would you want to feel miserable?
Because you'd be absurdly rich. Because
So?
for the other 16 hours that you're not unhappy, you can do literally anything you want to do.
Yeah, but
It's true.
if money buys happiness.
I would choose money.
yeah.
Because then you could just change your sleep schedule so that you sleep during the miserable time.
What if you couldn't
nightmares
choose,
instead.
though?
What if you couldn't choose?
Like, what if you had to be awake and depressed for 8 hours?
Well, you
Yeah.
could use your vast amounts of money to liven things up. Sure, you'll still be sad, but it won't be as bad.
Right. Like, if you knew you were gonna be,
this food.
if you
Good
knew you
God.
were gonna be depressed for 8 hours, I'm sure you would, especially with your vast amounts of money, do something to prepare
Yeah.
yourself for it. Like, maybe sit down and watch like a bunch of movies, or go
I'm
skydiving.
addicted to heroin.
Get addicted to heroin and then get out of that because you can afford it.
Not go skydiving, because if you're depressed, you might just not pull that ripcord.
Well, don't go like by yourself. Have a guy there.
Damn.
Plus,
But-
who wants to be ghetto poor?
But here's the thing about that, though. You can become not poor. You know, you don't have to stay poor. You can. You just have to start off poor, but you get to be guaranteed happy for 8 hours.
Speaking of
I'm
the
already
bathroom,
pretty happy.
I need to use it. I will be right back.
Be Osby,
Osby.
do you have one, Eric?
Not really. No, I don't. At all.
Not even a little bit.
You want me to think up one
Oh no! You know what?
Right now?
That
that
can.
please you?
if you want to. We did do one, Justin, but it wasn't a would you rather. It was if you could play as any TF2 character, but you had to play as that character, like you were that character. He had all his basic equipment and his abilities, but you were playing in a Left 4 Dead scenario. Which character would you want to be?
Scout.
You'd want to
Yeah,
be the
because you could
scout?
run away.
You could run
Nothing
away.
would ever catch you.
They'd never catch you, but one slip up and Well, maybe not one slip up, but you're more likely to go down if you're not careful.
Not heavy. Like, I feel like a lot of people would immediately go for that minigun. Yeah, you could tear up a ton of zombies with it. Yeah, but you're also a sitting duck.
Pretty much. And if you run out of ammo, well, that's all you got. I mean,
I
you
would
do
probably...
have
Yeah, go.
the boxing gloves. That's not
So-
basic equipment. That's just fists is his basic equipment
I would probably have to go with soldier or demo man.
because of explosions.
Their weapons are really good. You could take out groups of them. So there's that. But then they also both have advanced mobility. You could sticky jump away or you can rocket jump away. So you can get away. They also have a decent amount of health. So if you do get into a scrap, you're not necessarily dead. So, but I would probably be more comfortable with a soldier because that's what I play.
Right.
Or you could just be a spy and just disguise as a zombie. But I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, really. They'd probably still be able to smell. Well, the spy is supposed to be so good that no one could recognize him. So,
Mhm.
I think the two worst classes would be pyro or sniper.
Medic, dude. Because you don't have anybody to heal.
Well, I mean, if you're by yourself, but if you were in a group, like, so let's
Yeah,
say
if you're in a group. Absolutely.
if
medic.
it was the four of us.
Yeah, if it was the four of us, then I would choose based on group composition. It's the same thing as the Sword Art Online scenario.
Right.
If we were in a group, I would change my choice based on composition so that we could make a group that would be better suited for survival.
Dude, I'd be engineer just because I can make turrets as long as you have make a dispenser and you're golden. You're golden.
Yeah. As long as you have a dispenser with your sentry gun,
Yeah.
because the sentry gun will run out of ammo.
Yeah, eventually.
The
But just-
dispenser is just magic, and it can just
just put down a dispenser wherever our base is so that we always have ammo and we're getting healed. Put
Yep.
down a turret where our weak point is, and then there you go.
Yep, that works. Nice picture. That's fucked up. Use the boost to get through.
Oh my gosh.
That is awful.
Uh,
Do a barrel roll. Press A to shoot.
but if you were a scout and I was an engineer, what would you be, Justin?
I would probably still be a soldier. And
Okay.
then I would think Ryan, because he used to play medic a lot, I would think he would be glad to play medic.
I would play medic.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And yeah, if Ryan's healing me, we'll kill every single zombie.
Until you run out of ammo, and then you got to run back and.
Yeah, but we don't need to go out. If we've got a base, why do we need to go anywhere?
What are we talking about?
If you're in a zombie apocalypse and you had to be a TF2 class,
Oh.
And so,
you would be medic.
yeah, keep in
I
mind
would
it's
be
the four of
soldier.
us in this zombie apocalypse, and
Like Left 4 Dead situation.
in a Left 4 Dead situation, and Justin chose soldier,
Soldier.
Eric chose scout, and I chose engineer.
Why would you be an engineer?
Because turrets are godsends, dude.
If you be a heavy, we can march over everything.
If I run out of ammo, we're dead.
But
I'm dead. I'm too slow to get away.
killing people so fast you'll be picking up their weapons.
Yeah, but
Well,
we're
they're
fighting
zombies.
zombies.
Yeah, they're zombies. They're not.
Well then, I don't know.
Gotta go with Engie, dude.
Nope.
I vote for you
Is-
being heavy also.
Why?
So that if shit goes south, we can leave your ass.
Wow. I'd take you down with me. I'd save just a couple bullets to take you with me. I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing against you particularly, Chris, but it's always nice to have an exit strategy.
That's what the engineer is for. You put a sentry down. That's your exit strategy.
And then it gets overran, and then we get swarmed.
Yeah,
The-
but it'll take out a buttload in the process.
What about
And
a tank?
that's- a tank does with a medic, dude.
No, I mean the tank enemy in Left 4 Dead. He'll just run train on your sentry.
Yeah, but it'll get weakened in the process, and we'll see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Not nearly enough.
hey, if 4 normal humans can take out a tank, I think 4
The
TF2
mercs
class.
can, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, if Eric just runs up and shoots him point blank in the face, I think he'll go after Eric. And the tank will never, ever catch up to Eric if he's a scout.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what about like a jockey or the spitter or whatever, the coffer, smoker, whatever the fuck they're called?
That would suck, but if
Yeah.
it grabbed anybody that wasn't a heavy, it wouldn't even
But-
pick up a heavy.
It would not pick up a heavy. It would just break his neck. But if we had a see, that's the thing. If we had a sentry gun, that works against everything except the tank. But that's where the heavy comes in, because the heavy would be able to just tank the tank.
Could he, though? Could he tank the tank?
Yeah, if he's being healed.
Oh, yeah, if he's being healed. And then not even considering Uber charge.
Yeah.
But, I'd still have to go with NG because the dispenser by itself is just worth
Is
half.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Forget the turret. Just the fact that we have a thing that feeds us ammo and health at all times.
Yeah, and if I'm a soldier, then all that ammo just translates to dead zombies.
Exactly. All we'd have to do really is just set up a camp somewhere, have a dispenser, as long as we don't have to eat, have a dispenser, and then just let you run train.
Yeah, pretty much.
Boom.
That would be fun. Why is there no like swarm mode in TF2?
There's,
I know there's the man versus machine, but those are robots. I mean like zombies. Like, where's the zombie mode?
that would be pretty cool.
It would be pretty fun.
That'd be a cool, Halloween event.
Yeah, better than go-karts. I didn't play this last Halloween event, but I heard it was like bumper cars or some shit like that.
For what?
For TF2.
Oh,
Yeah, for the Halloween event.
weird.
Yes.
I haven't played TF2 in forever.
Oh, dude, it's so much
Yeah.
fun. I got back into it.
is. My new computer runs it so smoothly. I just wish my damn router would be compatible with goddamn Windows 8.
Yes.
Windows 8 sucks ass. It makes me want to shit.
What?
Okay. Well, that was a good topic. We want to move on, or what's up?
Are we done with the Would You Rather?
I don't have any.
Do you have? Do Eric and Ryan have one?
And/or.
And/or?
I'd take that as a no.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sorry, I'm talking to someone.
Oh, okay. Well, you better be talking to us, you twat.
Talking
You
to
garbage.
everybody.
You garbage right.
Yeah, really, Chris?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, Chris.
Fucking Chris.
Which is why he needs to be a heavy, just so that way we can.
Justin,
What's up?
tell us a story.
Okay. What's a good story? Oh, there's some raunchy ones I could tell you.
Yes, tell us that.
I could tell you about my story with the whale.
The whale.
So
Ooh.
I'm gonna preface this by saying that
The
I am a
whale?
virgin and I haven't done shit with like anybody, right? But that's mostly because I'm kind of weird and shy, right? But there was this one night I met this chick at a party with my friend, and I'm a fat guy. She's bigger than me. Let's just start off saying that. I'm not gonna give any
Big
names. I don't want to embarrass anybody, but so she was bigger than me, and at this party, no one was attracted to either of us. So that's forever alone, sad. But anyway, so she got me as a Facebook friend, and I want to say a couple weeks later, one night I was just up on the computer. I had nothing going on that night or the next day or anything, and she started talking to me. So we were just chewing the fat. I wasn't chewing her fat, which made me really gross, but.
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit, you totally were. And she was like, you want to hang out? I'm going to go to Subway. Come hang out, whatever. So I was like, whatever. And she wouldn't even come. She lived right down the street
She
from
wouldn't
me.
even come.
She wouldn't even come to pick me up. So I walked down the street and then she picked me up. And we went all the way across town to a 24-hour Subway. And I remember she ate her sub. She got a foot long because she's a big girl, of course. She ate her sub in front of me and just like stared at me. I didn't get anything. I was broke. She didn't offer me anything. She just stared at me and ate her sub. And we barely talked, too. She was into that thing. She was like grinding it into her maw, her shredder maw. And so we got in the vehicle and we were just aimlessly driving around talking about random things. And she was just really getting into me, thought I was really cool. So, oh yeah. We eventually ended up at some like playground somewhere in the middle of somewhere. I had no idea where we were at. So I was essentially trapped. And so we were just talking about shit, and it was getting really late. And she mentions that she really likes to suck dick, right? And I was like, I see an opportunity. Hey, I have a dick. Would you like to suck this one? So she was like, uh-huh. So, you know,
Yeah,
I pulled my dick out and all that. She just like, I thought I was getting off scot-free with a little bit of, you know, a little sucky, and then we just go. But she bum rushed me, and she like tackled me to the slide, and she was on top of me, crushing me, which doesn't usually happen. I tend to be the one crushing people, but she was crushing me, and no bueno. And so she just started fucking licking my face. But she wasn't. We were kissing, but she was all up on me, and I was like, and then she started blowing me, and I gotta say, about 35 minutes later, I'm not even anywhere close to finishing. I'm just sitting here like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm not exactly attracted to this lady. And so then eventually, finally, and I like look back, and I'm just thinking about shit, and I finally am able to come to fruition, as it were, all over a hand and whatever. And so then she gets off me or whatever, and I get up, and I'm like, whoa, wow. And I pull my pants up, and then she lays down and opens her legs, right? And I'm just like, whoa. She's like, my turn. So this thing was it was something. It really was. And she was frothing because she was worked up into a frenzy. She's like, get inside me. So I didn't use a finger. I used 2 fingers, but not my pointer and middle. I Sufied her. Anybody familiar with Dane Cook and the super finger, Sufi? So I Sufied her, and it was something else. It was frothy, I believe I mentioned. It was not unlike a rabid dog's face, right? It was foaming, and I was really working up a sweat. She was just like, I'm just like, well. And my arms started to get tired, and the sun was coming up, and I was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here, or someone's gonna show up. So she's like, okay, and she saddles herself up and whatever, and we get into the vehicle, and we start leaving. And she was like, oh, that was really fun. I enjoyed that. Maybe we can do this again, and we could be like friends with benefits. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then she drops me off, and I get home, I open the door, I walk in, it's like 7 in the morning. And the first thing I immediately did was go and take a shower, because I felt gross and just sad. And I wonder if it scarred me, because I haven't been able to preform since then. And then about, a little bit later, I just sent her a message on Facebook. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm an asshole, but we're no longer friends. And I unfriended her. Then like a week later, she calls me. She's like, what happened? It's like, I don't know. I'm just a dick, so sorry. And then I hung up on her.
Just a dick.
Haven't seen her since. So that
Well.
so that happened. It was it was something else. I tell you what. I was not prepared for that. Comments? Anybody?
I took the headphones off early on.
That's probably for the better.
I couldn't hear the rest of the story.
Is that good enough? Shut up! I'm trying to jerk off here.
Oh,
Oh, Eric.
so Was it because
So-
was the reason you weren't attracted to her because she was big, or there were other reasons?
She was just bigger than me. I'm not into really fat chicks. I
And she
don't
was
like when they're bigger
gross
than me.
in
I'm a
general.
fat guy already. Well, she wasn't that gross. Her face was a little like flat, but she wasn't like particularly ugly. She just was really fat, and I did not like. And I'm not gonna lie, the frothing rabid dog face vagina kind of threw me for a loop.
Was it like a pug face?
No, but it was droopy.
Was it snorting? Just,
It was. Yeah, no, it was eating me. It was accepting me into it,
was it consuming your
and
hand?
it wouldn't give me my hand back. There was a lot of sounds.
At least you don't have bad luck.
That's true. Well,
Let
no,
me-
I do have bad luck, but maybe not to your extent.
Yeah. Let me tell you guys how much of bad luck I have. So,
Could we talk about good luck?
no, fuck that. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
I told
Okay.
I told Justin this before, like earlier, but there was
Yeah,
a
you
girl
did.
I went to this party, and I went to the bar, and I met this one girl, and we were getting into each other, all that, making out, and like we went somewhere secluded, and I started fingering her, and
Oh, babe.
we were like right about to, and then all of a sudden she gets. I mean, and, I was having my way with her, and then I went to go get a condom, which I had to stop everything and go get a condom, and like out of a drawer, and then she gets a text from her boyfriend saying that he wants to get back with her, and then just all of a sudden she's like, "I don't think I can do this. I really love him." And then that was it. It just
Wow.
ended there. Yeah.
Huh.
And that seemed to happen a lot with me.
You just keep getting attracted to chicks that, I don't know, are still in love with their exes.
It seems like I just encounter girls that are just fucked up, I guess. Like, let me tell you another story. I went to a
It's Tuesday.
karaoke bar. I went to a karaoke bar. I met this one girl. We sang karaoke together. We were like awesome together. Sang karaoke, sang The Darkness. I believe in a thing called Love. Some
Okay.
Tenacious D songs. And then we made out so much, and then I found out she was into testosterone pills. And that she was into pegging. And yeah.
She wanted to fuck his ass.
Yeah. And I was just like that was a night ender for me. Like I'm fucking done. This is stupid.
So, she basically wanted to be a dude,
Yeah.
essentially? Okay.
I didn't know that when I was making out with her.
Huh.
That just seems like my typical night out. Like I run into these girls that are just fucking ridiculously over the top that I couldn't be with. Ever.
Just shit just keeps happening.
Well, I mean, you just gotta kind of. It's hard to meet chicks because they can look like, oh, that looks like a nice girl over there, but they can be a complete bitch, and you won't know until you go talk to them.
See, but I talk with everyone.
Yeah, you can. You can tell. Bros before hoes. Your bros will find out if they're a bitch or not, and that's just how it goes.
That's a terrible idea.
Well, that's only if your bros are assholes.
True. I'm just
Ryan.
saying.
Ryan,
What?
tell us
What?
a story.
I told you a story. I told you
No,
about
you
my
didn't.
day.
Told us about your day, but tell us a story.
Tell us a story.
Okay, I got a story. Once upon a time, there
Shut
was
up.
an ugly barnacle. He was
Shut
so ugly that everyone died. The end.
Am I the barnacle?
I went to
Yes.
the desert recently with the Toyota. Went off-roading with it. Had a blast. It was great.
The end.
The end.
end.
Very nice. I bet you did have a blast. I bet that was a lot of fun.
I went up this hill that was so steep, I had to be in my four-wheel low gears. And up until that point, I only went around in the high gears because it was the only thing you really needed. And it was fun. I shifted on a steep hill and kept going. Didn't crash or nothing.
It was close though.
It was close. Well, afterwards, I drove up the backside. The backside was nothing. But once I got up there and started to go down, I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And made it okay. It was pretty scary. But a lot of fun.
I don't ever do that kind of stuff. I'm just kind of a big pussy. I'm a twat.
Hey, Chris,
Yo.
how about you go do that stuff?
Eh.
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 What do you mean, eh?
Eh. I like to do things with people, and there's just nobody to do things with.
So come to the desert with me.
You want me to go all the way to Cali to do that one thing with you, and then come back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the way to Cali. It's not on the other side of the damn world, bitch.
But it is a 6-hour drive for me to get up there.
Whatever.
Not where you're going, though.
Oh, you're talking about the dunes before you get into San
Yes.
Diego? Oh, okay. That's like 4 hours. Maybe.
Yeah, so it's not that bad.
Huh.
All right. I feel we should move on to a new topic.
A topic, huh? A new topic. Oh, okay. I got a question for you guys. Why do people hate Michael Bay so much, yet he still makes buttloads of money?
Because his movies are bad.
But then why does
they
he make so much
pander to
money?
the lowest? Because they pander to the lowest common denominator.
So
Because our country loves explosions.
Like
Yeah.
fireworks. I think fireworks should be legal. End of story. End of story.
They are.
Not the
Here
good
in
ones.
Washington.
Can you hear
Really?
me eating a cookie's fortune?
you can hear eating
Yes,
a
yes, I
cookies
can.
fortune. God,
Justin, read
What's
us
up?
your fortune.
Okay, hold on. I gotta eat my cookie first, otherwise it won't come true.
I don't believe that, man. That's such a superstitious thing.
It is. But do
Yeah.
you believe the fortune? What the fuck?
You know, sometimes it's not even a fortune, it's just random crap like
I
don't
once
know.
got one that said you finally found me.
What?
Yup. I got a fortune that said you finally found me. But I don't have it anymore, obviously. I don't keep fortunes.
Chris,
Yo,
why is your
That's
icon the
probably why I'm
orange
so
eye?
poor.
you ask that every time.
Every time.
Every time. He's just like, hey,
Oh.
just offhand too. I don't ever see it coming. Like, hey, why
Oh,
is
shit! I might get my dick wet.
What?
This is my fortune. This is my fortune. Soon a visitor shall delight you.
what if they just give you like chocolate or something? Like a
What
girl.
if it's well? That
Why does
wouldn't
it have to
delight
be
me because I'm
food?
not. I don't like chocolate. Because I'm
What?
fat.
Yeah.
That's why. It's because I'm black.
Well,
What
what
if
delights
it's literally delight?
you? Well, what if they
what if
give
she
you a
comes and
brand of
sings to me?
chocolate that's called Delight?
No, I like delight better.
Delight.
Yeah, delight. Groove is in your heart.
Oh, What if the band Delight comes and gives you chocolate?
I don't like chocolate.
I know.
I don't mind it, but I love chocolate-covered raisins, but I prefer just raisins.
Why does it have to be
Nobody
chocolate,
likes
though?
raisins.
I don't know. It's just because I know he doesn't like
Chris?
chocolate, but it's like you're gonna be a visitor is going to delight you. Well, maybe the band Delight is gonna come and
Someone just shows up with a big fat sack of marijuana. The police show up with a big fat sack of marijuana, and they're like, "Hey, buddy, guess what's legal now?"
hey,
That
buddy,
would
we got to get rid of these
delight me.
pounds and pounds of marijuana. You think
Of
you can help us out?
Evidence.
Evidence.
That'd be pretty cool.
You know what they do with marijuana? Well, what they legally are supposed to do with marijuana that they get a hold of? They just burn
Smoke
it. They just put it in a pile and burn it.
And then they all go get food afterwards.
It's really funny. There's a scene in The Simpsons where they do that. I think it's The Simpsons where they throw a bunch of marijuana and people start coming towards it and you're like, oh no, it's attracting people. Throw some hair in it. And they threw hair and people ran away because I guess burning hair smells really bad.
Yeah, it does. Not
You
as
never
bad as
smell-
burning piss. Don't pee on a fire.
Don't pee on a fire. It's not.
This is
worth-
actually a good segue into my next topic. You guys see that Nancy Grace whatever video with 2 Chainz?
Pissing on marijuana.
Yeah. Just
Or
being
is it
a
on pissing on a fire?
big bitch.
Yeah, like usual.
Yeah, I don't really like her. She's just kind of like uppity. She's just kind of mean and misinformed about things.
She kind of seems like she's a know-it-all, and yeah.
Her opinion is right, and everyone else can go fuck themselves.
See, I didn't actually know who Nancy Grace was.
Yeah.
She said, hey, go check out this Nancy Grace versus 2 Chainz.
Well,
You'd never
good,
know
because
who Nancy Grace is.
she's annoying.
I've
I don't
heard
like
of
her.
a chick named Nancy Grace, but that's as far as it went. There was a person named Nancy Grace.
Well, basically, the way the video goes is she's all freaking out because some stupid parents gave their like little kid marijuana or some shit like that, and so she says stoners are bad.
Now, wait. Could clarify though, it's not so much that they didn't give the kid marijuana. It's a baby. The baby wasn't trying to get to the marijuana. He shoved it in her face.
Yeah, but I don't think it was a baby. It was like a toddler.
Well, she said it was a 2-year-old. So I don't know
Okay.
where you
But
put
either
2-year-old.
way, that has nothing to do with the marijuana. That's the stupid parents. They could have just as easily given their kid fucking alcohol or motor oil, or they could have hit their kid with a tennis racket. Does that mean we should ban tennis rackets? No,
Yeah.
that's just her being stupid. It's a logical fallacy.
It's probably the same as with that. Do you remember when we were kids? There were I don't know if you ever saw this commercial, but there were the 2 kids and they were playing around in the house, and one of them goes into the daddy's closet and he pulls out a pistol and it's just like, I'm gonna look right down the barrel of this while pulling the trigger.
What do you guys think about the Harlem Shake?
But who does that? Come on.
Dude,
The Harlem Shake. Who does that?
around the world?
Dude, I never was part of that, and I always thought it was stupid.
You sound really far away, Justin.
Oh, that's because I put my mic away from my mouth because I'm eating again, because I just am fat and I can't resist this chicken.
You're not fat. You enjoy food. There's a difference.
I am fat, but I'm not as fat as a lot of Americans.
You're not as fat as James.
Uh-huh.
Which, not to pick on James, he's the nicest guy you'll ever meet,
Oh, yeah.
but he is pretty diabetic. Like, he's borderline diabetic.
There's so much smoke. That firefighter. Thanks for the video.
But anyway, what were you getting at with the Nancy Grace thing?
Just talking about it. Legalization or whatever. I know that's kind of a big, one of those big topics that we weren't really going to talk about, but I don't think it's nearly as big as, like, say, religion.
Okay. It's gonna
What do you think?
it's gonna get legalized sooner or later.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's inevitable.
But there's too many gray areas with marijuana.
Yeah, but there's too many gray areas with fucking everything.
Well, no,
The point-
see, like, alcohol has been around long enough, and we've been using it for long enough to know the right kind of restrictions to have on it. But marijuana,
And marijuana has been around that entire time.
Yeah, but it's never. It went through this phase of being illegal, being a drug, by law standards, as being a drug. Then it went to being medicine, and now it's trying to become a recreational thing. What
yeah, but
other?
it's
what,
been used medicinally before. Just because it's now recognized as a medicine doesn't mean it was never used medicinally.
what I'm
It's
saying
not
is,
a new thing. It's been around forever.
But yes, but before, what I'm getting at is, if you want to make it a medicine, make it a medicine. If you want it to be like a cigarette, something that you can go and get, wherever, then make it that. You can't have both.
Yeah, you can. Why? Why not?
Because if you're gonna treat it like medicine, then you can't. Okay. Like
There are two different kinds of, not strains. There are a lot of strains, but there is indica and sativa, and they're very different. Indica is very heavy in I want to say like cannabinoids or whatever, whereas the other one is sativa is very heavy in THC, tetrahydrocarbonyl or whatever the fuck the thing is. One of them is very good for getting you high for fun. That's the recreational. That's sativa. Indica is very good for the medicinal properties. Why can't you have both?
because
We can't hear you. I couldn't hear you.
okay, because
Mhm.
you can't go to work drunk because you're drunk, right?
Yeah.
Now hear me out. Alcohol is not the alcohol that you drink is not used for any medical purposes. It is just for the purpose
Except originally it was used to kill bacteria in your stomach.
yeah, but we don't use it for that anymore.
You could.
Could if you wanted to, but you also can drink wine and it helps your heart. I think like a glass of red wine a day helps your heart.
I think 3 times a week a glass of red wine is heart healthy. Yeah. And I
Right.
think it adds like 10 years to your life or some shit like that.
But what I'm getting at with the marijuana thing, if you're using it for medicine, then your work can't really deny you using it. They can't go up and say, "Oh, we can't let you use this."
Yeah.
Like at work, you can't use
Yeah.
it if you need it at work. But if you're using marijuana for not medical purposes, see,
Recreationally.
why?
Then you don't have it at work.
What other thing can be a medicine and not a medicine at the same time?
Just because there's not something else like that doesn't mean that it can't be like that.
But then how
Does that
are
make
we supposed
sense?
to treat it? Are we supposed to treat it like a
We
medicine?
treat it as both.
You can't though.
Yeah, you can. Why can't you? Why?
Because if it's
you
medicine,
say you can't,
if it's
so everyone
medicine,
can go fuck themselves.
If it is
Is that it?
medicine, it has to.
You
hold up
don't
to
like it, so no one else is allowed.
No, if it's medicine, it has to be approved by. It has to be to a set of standards that other medicines do. But if it's not a medicine, then it doesn't.
Okay?
So you either treat it as a medicine.
Or you treat it as both. Like I've already said, there are different properties to it. It's not just one. There's not just the marijuana, and it's a complete blanket statement. There are gray areas. There are certain strains that are very good medicinally, and those can be sold and regulated as medicine and require like a card or whatever and to be prescribed. And those can be allowed at work because they're a medicine and prescribed as such. But then there are other strains that can be used recreationally. And those you're not allowed to use at work if you don't have it prescribed. Like I don't see what the problem is.
How would they regulate that? Like honestly, how would they regulate that?
If you're at work and you're stoned and you don't have proof that it's prescribed to you, then it's the same effects as being drunk at work.
But how are you? Okay, how are you to know though? If your boss sits there and says, "Hey, you seem kind of high. Are you high?" And you say, "Yes," and I have a prescription. But let's say you ran out of your prescription and you just went down to this. Let's say it's legalized. You go down to the store, you get just any other brand, and you put it in there. How is your boss supposed to know?
Because you still have a prescription. You can still prove that a doctor prescribed you the medication.
No, but what I'm saying is you get prescribed a strand. You
Yes.
run out of that strand. You go down just because you can. You go down to a store. You get a completely different brand, but it is still marijuana. How
Yeah.
is your boss supposed to know, oh, that's what you were prescribed? There's no way to regulate it.
I still don't see what the problem is. Honestly, I do not see why it matters. If you're prescribed it, then you smoke it.
But you
Just
said
because
yourself
you
certain
use a
strands do
different-
certain things.
Yeah, it's true. And yeah, you could go for the recreational effects if you're prescribed it. The point is you're still prescribed it. And even so, why does that matter? There's always going to be someone who's going to try and exploit the system. But I guess we should just ban everything because there are some people that will just fuck things up for everyone else.
Damn.
Yeah, you got it. You can,
Shit gets
shit got
Yes,
real.
shit gets
Serious.
real because I'm sick and tired of people trying to run the way other people try to control the things they put into their bodies.
Chris.
Comments?
We work as a group. We are a group. We're not a single person. You see?
So what?
So what you're saying is what you think everyone else should think?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That's it. That's what it sounds like
No,
to
I'm
me.
saying if you want to change things, you try to. First of all, you gotta want to actually change things.
Yeah, and if you look at our country, I think a lot of people want to change this particular issue.
Well, clearly not, because it would have passed by now.
Yeah, but it is passing all over the country.
Yeah, but there's still those states that don't, and then
Yeah.
even there's
But
only
that doesn't
out of
mean they never will.
out
Just
of the-
because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it never will.
I said, what did I say at the very beginning? I said, at some point, marijuana is just going to be legal. That's
Yes.
the very first thing I said. I understand that, but right now we're not ready for it
Why?
because
I
clearly
think-
we're not. I
What
mean,
do you
I don't
mean
have-
clearly we're not?
because if
I think we
were-
are.
If we were ready for it, it would have passed already. Like every state would have had a recreational by now instead of
No, that's not necessarily true. We can be ready, and there can still be people who are against it. That doesn't mean that we're not ready for it. And by the way, it's not like it's some fucking plutonium shit that's gonna kill everybody. We're not ready for it. Well, it's already... People still do it everywhere. Legalizing it is not gonna magically make everything shit. People still have it. What it's gonna do is it's gonna decriminalize it. So we're not gonna be paying shit tons of taxpayer dollars to put people into prison because they've had marijuana. As far as I'm concerned, there's no reason for it to continue being illegal.
Well, that's really up to the people, and the people haven't chosen to make it legal yet.
Yes, but they're choosing.
Yes. It'll become legal sooner or later. That's gonna happen.
Yes, I believe it will.
I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I could tell you right now, I don't think in the next 20 years, marijuana will be legal in every state. It'll at least be 20 years.
I think you are completely wrong with that number.
You think it'll be less than that?
20 years is a long time.
I know, but look how long we've had marijuana.
Yes, but look
been
how
around
fast the country has been changing.
Okay.
Colorado takes the leap, and Washington takes the leap, and Alaska soon to follow, and Florida was close. I don't know how 50-something percent, 58% or whatever is not majority, but, you know, whatever. I failed out of math or some shit, which technically I did in college, but that's not because I couldn't do math. It's because I just dropped out. I just said, fuck that. I got depressed. I didn't want to go to college anyway. But that's neither here nor there. But I just know that anybody listening hears my position, hears, oh, you dropped out of college? That must be because of marijuana. You're just a stupid fucking lazy stoner. So you don't deserve to have a voice. Because that's just how our country is. And I think it's bullshit. It needs to change. But I think we should change the topic because this isn't exactly where I wanted to go with this. I don't want to get like this. This is why I didn't want to do these like hot button issues, talk about religion, because I know that I'll get passionate about it and I'll just get angry. I'll just get pissed. It happens every time we debate anything, Chris. You just make me mad.
There you go. That's why I asked if you wanted to talk about them arguing, Nancy Grace and 2 Chainz, or the actual legalizing of marijuana.
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right, well, there's my topic. So wipe that one off the old list there. Anyone else got a topic?
I know, I feel bad. I don't think Eric and Ryan talked all that much.
You guys still alive?
I'm watching the Harlem Shake video.
Ugh, fuck the Harlem Shake.
So old.
But it's a bunch of wild, different clips from all over the world. And some are interesting.
I just don't see the point. It's like planking. I just didn't see the point of it.
I fell asleep.
Eric's back.
Um,
Does anybody watch Game of Thrones other than I know Justin does?
Did
Did? Well, how far did you get?
far enough to where lost interest.
How?
What?
It's the wait time between the seasons and stuff. It
Oh,
kills
I
it for me.
It takes him forever.
It does.
Yep.
Well, how far did you get though? How many seasons in?
I think 3. I don't know. I saw that dude get his teeth like punched out.
Oh, that's like that's the current season. This last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. We're still waiting for this next season.
Yeah.
That is exactly why I hate this show.
Yeah, it does take them forever to make episodes, but they're
it's
so good.
Yeah, exactly. Which my favorite character killed one of Justin's favorite characters, and I laughed.
Yeah. The son of a bitch.
That Prince whatever dude.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, we spoil lots of stuff, but yeah, the
Prince Oberyn.
Oberyn got killed by my guy, the mountain that rides.
The Pebble.
Whoa, the pebble.
The Pebble that fucks himself in the asshole.
You're just mad because your dude got fucked up.
Dude, he was destroying the mountain and he just got cocky.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, a win's a win, man.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you would say that, Chris. Mr. I'm going to kick you in the shin 13 times in a fighting game until I win.
Yep. He went there.
Yeah, shots fired.
I didn't win that way. I won by energy blasting you a bunch of times so you couldn't do anything.
Yeah. And then when I got around it, you just went and picked an overpowered character.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yep. Although I'm the scrub, because apparently when you play video games, it's all about winning and not having fun. There's no such thing as honor. But, you know, what do I know?
Honor.
Honor.
So, Eric, you got anything to interject?
not really.
Well, you did drink a bunch of alcohols.
Yeah, and we've been going on for like 2.5 hours.
Have we really?
Yeah.
Well, not the recording. We've been talking a lot longer before that.
Right, we're about to hit 2 hours on the recording.
Okay. That's still pretty good. If you want, you're welcome to just dip, Eric. We can continue without you. It's no problem.
Might do that because I had shift that like kind of fucked up my sleep schedule.
All right, well,
Yeah. No problem.
do you want to say any final words?
Closing
Closing notes.
remarks.
No.
All
Can't
right.
think of anything right now.
All right.
So
Ladies
It was good
gentlemen.
having you.
That was Eric.
that was me.
That it was. The son of a bitch.
Bye bye.
The
Bye, Eric.
superfluous, magnificent king of a man. You.
Eric. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
We lost a man that day. A great man.
Yep. But we must
Better
trudge
man
on.
than you.
You need to calm down. You
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan's always ripping on Chris. It's kind of funny.
always.
Then again, we all kind of, but my advice to you, Chris, is to just throw it back.
You know, it's not so bad, but like the guy who did it the absolute worst was John.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because that was incessant. It was
And-
constant.
And you could tell by like a lot of times when someone makes a joke at my expense, I can usually hear that they're not doing it to be mean. They're doing it because maybe I did something that's funny or I set myself up for a joke. But he would just like he was angry at me, probably because I was banging his sister. But that's beside the point.
What
It's
the
true.
fuck?
It's true. He was.
I was. And then I dumped her on the 4th of July. I'm kind of a jerk that way.
Yeah, you are.
But dude, hear me out though. Hear me out. I dumped her for a good reason.
What was the reason?
She bored me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because all right.
That's not helping your case.
All
I
right.
hope you know.
When I date a girl, one of the things that I'm very attracted to is that they're spontaneous, that I can't guess what they're going to do or how they're going to react to something.
Yeah.
That's fun for me because it's always like, oh, I wonder how they're gonna be. But with her, when you first meet someone, there might be that awkward silence because you don't know what to say.
Yeah.
But that kind of goes away because you just get better acquainted. I dated her for like 3 or 4 months, and that never went away. And I was just like, look, after 4 months, if we're still not comfortable enough to, if we're still having awkward silence, something's not working.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But still, just dump her. Just like that.
Well, here's the tip of the iceberg. The thing that broke the camel's back was that
straw that broke the camel's back.
the straw that broke the camel's back was my dad had been. My mom and dad had come back. I was talking on the phone with her. My mom and dad had come back home, and my dad was sick, and he needed my help to get him into the house, and she just would not let me off the phone. Like, she's like, no, I want to talk to you right now. I'm like, look, you know what? It's just not working. I gotta go. I got stuff to do. And then I hung up on it was the 4th of July too. And later that day we launched fireworks.
Damn. You just dropped her like a bad habit.
Right. And she actually came up to me later and wanted to get back together, but you know how you don't like chicks that are bigger than you?
Yeah.
I'm just not attracted to girls that have piercings on their face. And she got a bull ring. I think that's
the septum piercing.
Yeah. And I saw that and I couldn't stop looking at it. And I'm like, look, you're cool and everything. I wouldn't mind being friends with you, but I can't date you because I'll never get past the ring in your nose.
Damn. That sounds pretty shallow.
Dude, you won't date a fat chick, so...
Yeah. It's not even just a fat chick. It's chicks fatter than me.
So what if you got skinnier, though?
If I got skinnier, then I don't know. There would definitely be a cutoff, but I don't mind like a juicy chick, like a little chubby or a plump. But I just don't like obese. I don't like fat, and I don't think that's being mean or like ignorant or anything, because that's not healthy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm fat and I'm not as healthy as I could be, but I'm not like my weight isn't like a health issue. You know what I mean?
Right. You guys both know that I'm pretty underweight. So every chick I've ever dated, as maybe Victoria may be the only exception to this, but every girl I've dated has always been bigger than me because I'm so underweight. I'm a skeleton over here.
Yeah.
So weight's never really...
Well, you're not Skeletor, because if you remember, he was actually pretty buff as fuck.
Skeletor was buff as fuck. But my nickname was Holocaust Victim.
It's true.
Because I had a sunken...
Because your friends are just very mean-spirited.
I do have some pretty mean-spirited friends. They build their self-esteem off of hurting mine.
Yes. Like Will?
Will wasn't actually all that bad.
Really?
To me, he never really picked up.
Yeah, he was never really that bad to me either. He just struck me as the kind of guy who's like one of those dickish types of people.
That's the weird thing. Came off to me as a really nice guy.
Yeah.
It's only until he started doing, like when he did that crime. He did a crime once that was really bad, and kind of just as soon as
play very vague and cold.
Yeah, I don't want to like.
Yeah, he did a crime, dude. Don't you know?
I'm in.
Oh.
Yeah, he did a crime. We'll tell you about it later, but he did a crime, and when we found out about it, we're like, wow, you're kind.
Yeah, I'll just text you the crime. Or not. Well, I'll not text you, but in the Skype chat, I'll just tell you it. Just don't reveal it because we don't need anybody to get in trouble or anything.
Right. But it was like the biggest dick move I've seen in a while. He didn't like murder anyone, but he did bad stuff, and it was like, come on, dude.
He blank from blank. Okay.
Blank, 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 blah, blah, blank, blank.
So anyway, do you have a new topic? We can
Well,
move
you know what
on.
I was gonna lead into? What are the types of girls that you guys are attracted to?
Oh, I like. Well, we already have covered this in like every episode so far, but I like strong women. I like a woman who's like. I don't like when they're being a bitch to me, but for some reason I like when chicks are kind of bitchy. I don't know why. I really like dark hair, pale skin, red lipstick. Like I like goth chicks, but not necessarily because of the goth. I just like the way goth people look, kinda.
Right?
That makes sense.
Ryan, what kind of girls are you attracted to? Because Justin, like you said, he's already talked about the chicks he's been attracted to, but
Yeah.
I guess he's MIA at the moment.
Yeah.
There's just this long pause. Like, is he?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh.
I don't quite know what to say.
Well, is there? Okay, is there?
We don't need to say anything if you don't feel like
Yeah,
you
if you don't
need to, but
yeah.
just this is just very casual. Just whatever. We're just chewing the fat, you know? If there's nothing you want, like if you don't want to reveal anything to the world, then just don't. It's whatever.
Mainly, I look for personality.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course.
And
But there's always going to be like attraction. So what are you attracted to, I guess?
Like, are you attracted to the kind of the nerdy, quiet girls? Are you attracted to the very athletic, outgoing girls?
smiles.
Ooh, you like a good smile?
Yep.
A good smile on a girl can make a break.
It can't break it for me, but it definitely complements it. But as far as that goes, I really like long legs. Like I love girls that have legs for days. I love just legs, and I mean I'm not an ass man or anything, but as I've gotten older, I can very much appreciate a good ass.
And another thing, they have to be shorter. Definitely shorter. No, nothing in like beyond 5'10", hopefully.
Well, you are a fairly tall guy. I can
Yeah,
see why
so
you want to be
I'm
that
sure
tall.
you've met chicks taller than you, but how often does that happen?
But 5'10", I'm okay with that. That's that's a little bit less than me. I think I'm about 5'11".
Colleen's probably the tallest girl I've dated, and she's like an inch or two shorter than me.
Yeah. My mom's 5 feet tall.
5 feet tall.
She's pretty short.
Pretty short.
Yep.
Eric's
Eric's like 5'6", 5'7".
Really? He's that short?
Yeah, he's not that tall.
Do you guys remember Toad used to be the shortest one of us?
Or he might be 5'8", but yeah, Toad did used to be the
Toad
the
used to be
shortest.
really short compared.
I
well,
used to
not
be the
re-
tallest except for Anthony and Ryan, but then
Well, by the
everybody
time we
else
met
just kind of
Anthony,
caught up.
by the time we met Anthony, it was high school.
Yeah. What I
Ryan,
mean
you
though is
always-
like you guys just kind of matched me. You know what I mean? Except Ryan has always been just taller.
Actually, it wasn't until high school did I become tall.
Well, I mean taller than me.
Oh,
But yeah. But for me, going back to the attraction thing and ladies, I find a very big difference. I can't say that I like a girl if I don't know her. I'll say I'm attracted to her, but I don't like the idea where people are just like, oh, she's really gorgeous. I like her. No, you don't. You're attracted to her. You don't know her.
exactly.
How do you know she's not the worst fucking antithesis to you type of person out there, and you two will butt heads and want to fucking stab each other? What, she's hot, so you just know you want to be with her? Come on.
Well, that's usually the first sign that you may want to even have a relationship is that you're attracted to them.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. You're attracted, but that doesn't mean you like them. You don't know them. And that's why I always thought the romantic movies where it's like love at first sight were just really stupid and unrealistic, because how can you like someone if you don't know them?
You know, that's a good question. I don't think you can love someone and not know them. You can love, their personality. You can love their the way they look or their talent.
Yeah. Like, going off of just like someone in like a famous person, like say Katy Perry. Yeah, she's really, really hot. She's gorgeous. I'm very attracted to her, and I would love to be with her, but that doesn't mean I want to date her, because I don't know her. I don't know who she is as a person. You know what I mean?
Right.
but definitely attracted to her. Also, I'm not a huge fan of her music. Though I
Well-
do like that song Firework or whatever.
I know you do.
Maybe you're a firework.
So I think we got time for maybe one more topic.
What do you mean got time?
Well, we've been going on for over 2 hours now.
I know.
Our
You
longest
got
show
someplace
is.
to be?
Well, I do have work tomorrow, dude.
Oh, that's right.
I do have.
Well, I still have 2 topics left on my...
All right. Well,
my,
do your
list
2
here.
topics.
This first one we can do really short. Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan.
Ryan, have you heard of Attack on Titan?
No.
You should watch it. It's awesome.
So, very quick recap. Just a very quick summary of the show.
It's a very high quality anime. Very
It
good animation and voice acting is top notch. I think.
I'm actually not interested in anime.
Ooh,
Whatsoever.
that's
Oh,
the third
just
person
like
I met
Eric.
now. What is up with that?
Like
Sorry.
I would understand if there were certain animes you didn't like, but just to say you don't like any anime, come on.
I've tried watching it. I've seen. I don't know. I don't know. I just can't get into it.
Well, Attack on Titan is very different from any other anime
Well,
I've
but
watched.
first off, it is a very depressing kind of show.
Yeah.
Like that show, like anytime that it looks like the characters are gonna make it or they're finally gonna get the goal that they've been aiming for, no, they never do.
Yeah, anytime things get a little too hopeful, reality shows up to fuck things up. Basically, it's like a zombie survival show, except instead of zombies, they're titans. They're gigantic people that are just naked, but they have no private parts and no like sexual organs, so nobody knows how they reproduce. And they don't attack any animals. All they do is eat humans, but they don't have a digestive tract. So they don't eat humans because they need to. They just eat them until they get full and then throw them up. Literally, their entire purpose is just to kill and eat every person that they can. And as far as we know, everywhere in the world is it's the only thing left in the entire world is the colony that the show takes place in. And basically, it's like, what was it? There was like 100 years without any Titan attacks, and then they just show up.
Yeah.
And it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so in this world, it's kind of if I had to give it like where in a timeline it would fit, it's kind of they've got rifles, but they're not that's about it. They don't have pistols because they've never needed pistols. They don't have they have horse-drawn carriages, stuff like that. They're not very advanced, and everybody, as far as the show is concerned, every human that's still alive lives inside of these gigantic walls.
Yeah, they're like 100 meters tall or some shit like that. They're like really tall walls.
They're really tall walls to keep
They
out
keep
the,
all the Titans out, and they're actually people who have a religion where they worship the wall because it keeps them alive.
and they're essentially just trying to figure in the show. They're trying to figure out what are the Titans, where do they come from, and the main character, his mom got eaten by a Titan, so he's
Yeah, at the beginning.
He's on this like quest to destroy all Titans.
They enter this like military basically, and they train to fight Titans and keep everyone safe and all that. Basically, the big like I guess
Don't give away the big
actiony
reveal.
thing. No, not a reveal or anything. I mean the like actiony the like hook is that everyone has what's called a maneuver gear. Well, not everybody, but the people who fight, they have what's called a maneuver gear. It's like these big engine type things attached to their hips that shoot out cables. And so they like jet around, kind of like Spider-Man. They jet around like buildings and whatnot, and then they have detachable blades. So they have 2 swords, and they fly around. The Titans regenerate, but there's one spot on the back of their neck that if you get that, it'll kill them. So they use their supreme agility to jet around the rooftops and like spin around a Titan and then fucking slash its neck and take it out and all that. And like the Titans are really kind of dumb and slow, but sometimes they can just be super fast, and like there'll be a part where it's like people are just fucking flying along and everything seems good, and they're just like, oh yeah, what up? And then boom, Titan just shows up, grabs someone out of the air, bites their head off, and then it's just like, holy fuck, like it goes from like hopeful to depressing super fast, but it's also really badass in the way it does it. So it's very cool. You should at least like look up on YouTube something about it. You know what I mean? Just to see if it piques your interest, at least a little bit. Both Chris and I have watched the first season. They haven't come out with a second season yet, although there is a lot of manga on it, I guess.
Yeah. The thing that's gonna
it's awesome. It is incredible.
The thing that I think hooks most people into that show is you just want to know. It's like a huge mystery about the Titans.
Yeah.
And
it's like, what is going on?
Right, and they keep giving. Here's the crappy thing about the show so far, though. They throw so many secrets at you.
Yeah, and
like all these questions you want to know, and by the end of this season, they answer next to none of them.
Yeah, exactly. So it just leaves you like, what?
Yeah, you want to know. But...
And there's some big things that just happen that you just kind of don't see coming, or at least I didn't. And it's just like, it just changes the whole formula. You know what I mean? Like, you think the show is going one way, and then everything just changes. And it's pretty awesome. I think it's very compelling. And I haven't seen it in English, although it is in English. I saw it, I've seen it 2 or 3 times now, but I saw it in Japanese every time. But going from the Japanese to hearing the English voices, it just doesn't sound right to me.
Right, because you got so used to their voices.
But if you don't want to read subtitles, obviously there is the English version of it. Oh no, I got rice in my keyboard.
So there's that, Ryan.
So yeah, you should check it out. It's awesome.
But you know what I've been told is when you want to try to get someone into anime, 2 really good shows is Cowboy Bebop and Trigun. Because
Trigun, dude.
First of all, they're great shows, but secondly, yes, they're animes, but they're not so Japanese that you feel like you don't understand what's going on. They're very Western-ish.
Yeah,
especially
absolutely.
Trigun, because it is a Western.
Trigun takes place in the desert.
Right, so...
and the main character, Vash the Stampede, is a gunman. He's a gunslinger.
Yeah.
And the whole premise of that show, Ryan, is that Vash has a $60 billion double dollar bounty on his head because of something that happened that I don't want to obviously spoil anything, but something happened and he's like the most notorious outlaw that everybody wants his bounty. But as he goes through the show, he's just just a bumbling idiot. But he's so good that he's just hiding who he is, basically. But he's still so badass as a gunslinger that he just fucks everybody up. But he'll fucking trip and fall, and just as he's falling, just perfectly dodge all the bullets being shot at him. Like I don't know, it's really cool. I love the way they handle that. And he's a very silly type of character, but he's also super badass.
But yeah, I mean, I don't want you to feel like we're trying to pressure you to watch any of these things, but
No. Of course not.
It's just because he's been quiet for a while. I'm like, I feel like we're maybe pushing him into a corner here.
Well, it's just, true. I don't know. It just doesn't really pique my interest. I've tried. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Like, do you remember the last anime you tried to watch and just couldn't?
Nope.
What about Dragon Ball Z, dude? That's anime.
It's like more of like a cartoon anime, though.
Whoa.
It's pretty anime.
When I see anime, I see whatever it is that you're talking about, and it's just like Japanese, and I don't know. I can't do it.
It is hard because there are some things that you kind of have
cultural differences and stuff.
Cultural difference. You have to get eased into it because some things won't make as much sense. Like in Japan, the proper thing to do is to say someone's last name. So I wouldn't go up if your name was John Smith. I wouldn't go up and say, "Hey John." I'd say, "Hey Smith," or like Mr. Smith, or Smith-san. But if I were to come up to you and say your first name, that means we're either really, really close, or I just insulted you.
Yeah. Here's one that you should check out because it's just wacky and I love it. One Piece, dude. It's so wacky, but it's so like badass at the same time. And that one's all about pirates. That one is so like non-anime to me, while still being anime.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not
it's
so.
just wacky and silly.
It's not as Japanese as some of the other stuff you'll see.
Exactly.
If it's Japanese, nope.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Racist.
Trigun is one of my favorite shows, and so I imagine so for Justin.
Oh yeah.
It is one of our favorite shows, and it's you can't even really tell it's Japanese because they don't really have any Japanese-ish things going on. It's just kind of you could honestly think this was made in America because how Americanized it is.
Yeah, plus in the English version, all the voices are the voices of the various cast members from Dragon Ball Z.
Is it
But
really?
anyway, here, well, let's move on from that. My last topic
Okay.
is human augmentation / eugenics.
What?
Human augmentation / eugenics. Basically, eugenics is like breeding a better human, I guess. Yeah, I'll just read you the definition of eugenics. And then human augmentation is things like, putting a chip into somebody's brain that makes them process information faster so they can, see things, I guess, faster, if that makes sense. Or like, augmenting your calves so that you can better jump. You can jump higher or farther or just things like that. It's like taking a person and making them better. But eugenics is the belief and practice which aims at improving the genetic quality of the human population. So it's the same thing, but it's genetically instead of like, someone getting a robotic arm. You know what I mean? That's just stronger than a normal arm.
I don't know. I don't think I would like that, actually.
See, I said the same thing.
Will you guys please explain? It's coming from a religious point of view, I assume, from both of you.
Well, in general, it's going to be like a sports thing. Why should only those people have the chance of, being better than everybody else than like a normal person?
Then just ban it from the sports. I'm just saying, like, where I'm coming from is the idea of making every human better. Like, I'm talking in 100 years, humankind is now everybody is like 10 feet tall and they're incredibly smart and they can like breathe underwater and survive in the vacuum of space. Or it's like taking the human race and just making it better.
I think that the getting like cybernetics is okay as long as it's for like if you like I told, like if you're missing a leg or an arm and they can give you a robotic arm or leg, fine, because you know you're missing that. Or if your heart doesn't, or you're missing an eye, they give you a robotic eye, fine. But
Not just on a whim.
right, well, I mean, if you have a job, let's say your job has you go to like the bottom of the ocean, and they're like, well, if we put this robotic piece in your lungs, you can breathe underwater and your body won't explode from the pressure. Okay, that's your job. You need that so that you can serve a function. But
you see, I would argue taking that technology and eventually having it just a part of all humans, because all humans would then be able to breathe underwater and would be able to survive the depth. Like, I think, obviously, I would want it to be a choice. I don't want to force anybody to get these done. But I think that it would be pretty awesome if just humankind could just be better. And specifically, smarter. I think it would be great if people could just be smarter. I don't know. And stronger and faster. And because I'm on Team people.
Dumb?
Like, no, but I'm saying a lot of people are. But that's a whole can of worms I don't want to open right now.
there you go.
Because as far as I'm concerned, that comes down into like things that I feel are archaic, and I don't want to shit on anybody, shit in anyone's oatmeal.
Yeah, but you already did.
Well,
No,
you can eat it. Eat the shit, you fucking mook.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's this idea that you're born.
Spitting in God's face.
It's not. I don't know. It's the same as like if you need a hearing aid, or if you need glasses. That's okay. But But eugenics
But if you
specifically,
don't need, okay, so binoculars are not okay.
eugenics is something I'm not okay with. But if you get like implants, you're adding on to yourself. You're not changing yourself. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm not saying changing yourself. I'm saying adding on. I'm saying making you better. You tape a calculator to your arm. That's a better human being.
But that's what I'm saying. That's fine. But the eugenics thing, we go in and change someone on a genetic level.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me.
Okay. Well, that's okay that you feel that way, but don't expect me to accept that as an argument.
As an argument.
Just
I don't
because you don't like it doesn't mean it's wrong or bad.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, in my opinion, it doesn't feel right because.
I know. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'm just saying I'm not going to accept that as an answer. You're not, you're not going to sway my decision.
I guess it would be. To me, it's like playing God.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't want to have. First of all, I don't want to have that power over somebody else, another living thing. Nor would I want to give that power to somebody else. Because.
Yeah, I understand. I get you. The hell is this? Is this like a Russian video or something?
Yes.
Rosja drastichnie vidpadki samochodowe. I can't speak Russian. I don't know. So what am I watching here?
It's a car crash. Apparently, it's a bunch of car crashes
In Russia.
in Russia because it's Russia.
Did you know that in Russia, because of all the shenanigans that goes down, you have to prove when it's not your fault like this? So everybody has to have a camera on their cars.
Yeah, I've heard
the
of that.
reason of this.
That's actually a really smart idea because, whenever if somebody does a hit and run, you have a camera right there to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
True.
Yep.
But that's how they get all these random accident videos.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Maybe this is just me, but I gotta say, I'm not not attracted. That's not the word. But I don't care about like car crashes, things like that.
Okay.
What about you guys? Well, I know you like car crashes, Ryan.
Having been in one, it's just kind of.
Been in several recently, actually.
Right. I'm not because I've been in one. When I look at before it was just like, ooh, wow, that's kind of cool. But now it's like, what if I was in that car? Would I survive that? It's kind of lost its fun for me now that I've experienced it.
Yeah. For me, I'm just not excited by things like explosions. You know what I mean? Not to say that, you're not allowed to like explosions or whatever. You're fine to like whatever you want. I really try not to judge anybody, but personally, it's not appealing to me.
Well, I think that's a good way to
end it.
Yeah,
you gotta go.
We're at 2.5 hours now.
All right, no problem.
So, Ryan, just so you know, what we usually do when we sign off is we try to say something like a kind of not that.
Is that good enough?
Something else. We'll say just like a goodbye or something like, well, we'll see you next time, or like a little words of wisdom. Justin usually drops a word of wisdom.
Yeah, kinda.
At the end. So anyway, that was this episode of SitEcast. Not SitEcast, SitEcast. Always do
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the show. We are signing out.
Well, I gotta say, Ryan, it was actually a delight having you, and I was afraid that having 4 people would be too chaotic, but it was actually very good, and I would like to see you as a returning member if you'd like.
Oh shit.
Go chance.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, anyway,
So what makes me being a special guest?
You're just, I don't know, you're just fun.
I'm a
You had
random.
some good points.
So anyway, we were your hosts. I am Chris. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we worked hard trying to make you laugh. With me today was Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin. As you know, I'd like to say that excellence is a better teacher than mediocrity. The lessons of the ordinary are everywhere. Truly profound and original insights are to be found only in studying the exemplary.
Idiocracy is a great movie. Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, it is.
Also with us today as a special guest was Ryan. Would you like to say some final words?
I unfortunately already gave my final words, and we're still going.
Oh.
Smoke pen every day.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and we will see you next time.
Drive safe.
Bye.
Bye.